Welcome, everybody, to the Don't Know Ball podcast. We do not have a live studio audience today.
Rest in peace, Brian.
No.
He's dead.
Brian will probably be back tomorrow.
Maybe.
We got the whole crew here, though. I'm here. Josh, Isaac, Lucas, we're all here. We have our second member of the women's wrestling team joining the show today. Welcome to the show, Meg Valdez. She's from Southern California, national champion at 88 pounds. She was 5th at Under-17 Worlds in 2022, a multiple-time All-American, and a multiple-time California State Placer. Everybody give it up for Meg Valdez. Welcome to the show. How are you doing today? I'm great.
Now we're good. Yeah, it's a long applause.
It's a long applause.
Okay.
It's really long.
All right. Well, how's everybody doing today?
I'm
over
here.
it.
Long day today?
Yeah.
You ain't kidding.
Spring break starts Friday, so we're...
Nah,
starts
my
tomorrow.
spring break
Woo!
starts tomorrow.
Well, aren't you
because-
cool?
My spring break's tomorrow too. Let's
Yeah,
go.
I don't have to be here anymore.
Well,
Aren't
aren't you
you
coming
cool?
back Friday?
I'm getting paid to be here Friday.
Well, you
That's
still gotta
different.
come back.
You know, it's baseball. I don't mind.
True.
But I'm paid to be there. So
And Megan, how are you? Meg, you go by Meg, right?
Yeah.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good, actually.
You want to tell us a little bit about yourself, other than you're one hell of a wrestler we found out?
So yeah, I was born in Southern California. I grew up wrestling, live, breathe wrestling, basically. My dad has been my coach for like all my life. Been at the same program. Can you hear me well?
yeah.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
I thought I could hear it. We're good.
But yeah, joined Lindenwood Wrestling, came here for wrestling, and yeah, all about wrestling. My personality, hate it, but you know.
You said Southern California?
Yes.
How in the world did you end up in St. Charles, Missouri?
Wrestling.
Is there a program that highly talked about? Did you meet the coach? Tell us how you ended up here, because this is not. If you're from SoCal,
Yeah.
you're probably thinking, UCLA, that stuff,
Yeah.
and Lindenwood, and then there's Lindenwood out here in the middle of St. Charles. And had you ever heard of St. Charles? Did you know anything about
No.
Missouri? How in the world did you end
up?
up here?
I was filling out a lot of like applications for colleges and everything, and my dad actually filled out the Lindenwood one for me, and he didn't tell me. So I get a call from the coach one day. I'm like, "Hey, who is this?" And they're like, "Oh, we want you here." Da, 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 da. I was like, "Okay, cool." I came on the visit, and I fell in love with the campus.
The campus is beautiful
the campus
here.
is beautiful. It was
That seems
so
to be a
pretty.
theme.
Everybody,
Everybody says that. Yeah.
every out of town person we've had on has absolutely loved the campus.
Yeah, we're 3 for 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like the compliments for this university kind of like go downhill, like a steep hill. Once you talk about like the campus itself, it's just like,
Oh, campus
yeah, we have
is
a great
great.
campus.
Everything else is
And then,
Lindenwood.
Other than old side
Yeah.
dorms.
hey, watch what you say there. All right?
Am I
That's-
wrong?
There's nothing wrong with old side dorms. All right,
Yes,
they're great.
There is a lot.
Nichols sucks.
You're on new side.
Nichols is
I'm on
amazing.
your side.
Have you been on old side? Old side dorms like Cobb's and what's the other one?
Nichols,
Sibley
like Cobbs, Nichols, Parker,
Sibley.
Irwin,
Irwin.
Sibley.
No,
Sibley's- yeah.
Ayers.
Yeah.
They're awful.
I've never been in the dorms, but
Yeah,
I feel
don't
like,
go.
Yeah, no.
Hang on. So the weather's like kind of like being weird. It's Missouri. It's the Midwest. Like
Yeah.
you can't control your own air or your own like heater, air conditioning, anything like that. You can in old side.
That's true.
That's why Nichols is amazing.
You can't do
I'll
that.
tell you what, I miss the air conditioning during the hot times.
Well, it was 80 today, but don't worry. It's
gonna
going to be
snow.
40 tomorrow.
Yeah.
And
So
snowy.
So is this all new to you with weather, bipolar weather?
Yeah, I was about to say that is so insane to me because California, it maybe gets as cold as like 50
Yeah.
during the winter.
Oh yeah, how'd you like that random snowstorm that we had 2 weeks ago?
It was actually really pretty. I slipped on ice for the first time ever.
Yeah, buddy,
It was
me
so
too.
So did I.
It's a rite of
I fell.
passage.
It
Yeah.
was
Did you fall?
I did.
too.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That makes so what, 3 of the 5 of us
Yeah.
fell.
I
Luckily,
about,
there was so much snow.
I
Yeah.
about went down.
But it didn't hurt.
I about went down
Yeah,
too, and
it was-
I was like holding my lunch, and I was like, "Oh crap, now's a bad time to start going down." We're not going to talk about what it was.
I got stuck coming home from work.
Really?
Yeah, I don't live out here. I live in Eureka. And I got stuck coming home. I had to pull over. Then I had to go to my grandparents' house. 'Cause apparently my tire's flat, which probably also didn't help.
That's one of those things you usually want to get fixed.
It costs a lot of money.
Yeah.
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 Was it flat again? Like
No,
now?
but there's a leak in it. There's a nail in my tire.
Oh wait, never mind. I was going to say like you can air up your tires at free for QT.
Oh, really?
for free.
They have a gauge on there
Yeah,
too?
they have like the gauge at Quick Trip.
I might have to go there on the way home.
Whenever we had the weather and like it froze my, like it made the pressure of my tires go down. So like I made like 7 trips there in a 3-day span just to air up my tires.
Jeez.
Shout
Do you have a
out
car
KT.
here?
No.
No, so you can't really go anywhere.
Yeah, the drive
That's
from
nice.
California to Missouri.
That sounds.
Have you done it?
No.
Don't
plan to.
I've done it from here to San Diego, and that is quite the drive.
I have a friend in Oregon, and she drives.
Holy crap.
Yeah, one of my teammates is actually from Oregon. She's talking about bringing her car out next year, which good
You think it'd be
luck.
worth it?
I mean, probably just so, like, it's easier. You don't have to always, like, ask someone for a ride, but also, like, just thinking about the drive.
That sounds brutal.
would-
Because
yeah.
my friend in Oregon, I think it takes her 3 days. 3 like 10-hour
Really?
days.
I've heard it's pretty though, pretty drive.
Yeah, well, part of it.
Well, yeah.
Then you get to
Then
the
Kansas,
Midwest.
Nebraska, yeah.
Yeah.
So tell us more a little about the wrestling program at Lindenwood. We heard a little bit last week, but tell us your opinion on how you feel about it, your experiences with the girls, with the team, coaching. Tell us a little about that.
With the girls, it has been, I feel like it was a little rough in the beginning. I feel like everyone was just trying to find their place, but I don't think we could have came together better than we have now. Like, I feel like it's really like a family dynamic. Like, you know,
That's
no
awesome.
matter what, someone is always going to have your back. Someone's always going to be there for you. Even, like, after matches, I know a couple times I took a hard loss, and, like, I always have my teammates right there for me. And it's just...
You can't ask for anything more than that.
Exactly.
They got your back. They're there for you. They want to make sure you're happy too.
Yeah, it's really good. I love those girls. It's a really good team to be on. I will say that. Not just like, oh, shout out Lindenwood Wrestling, but it truly is.
Shout out as many people as you want. We're all about the shout outs here.
We're going to give a shout out to Quick Trip. We might as well start giving out
I
more
was
shout
gonna
outs.
say, Quick Trip sponsor, please.
How about that?
Actually, would be, Quick Trip, if you're listening, please sponsor us. We need money. We're broke college students.
We didn't tell her to say that either.
We're college
I get
students.
slushies every single night at 1 o'clock in the morning. Please sponsor us.
Jesus. You know, there's a lot worse things you could be doing getting slushies at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Got me there.
There's never a bad time for a slushie. I mean,
I'm not a
it
big
doesn't matter.
slushy fan.
Oh, come on.
Really?
I don't like ice in my drinks.
Well, okay, yeah.
Depends
And-
what it
This?
is.
No ice.
I drink water without
Yeah,
ice.
I know. We can all hear you.
Just chomping away.
Ambiance.
It's obvious. ASMR.
action.
Yeah.
Exactly. Who can't
Just
go
a
wrong
little
with it?
chomp.
I don't
Just a
put
little
ice
chomp.
in. I don't like ice in my drinks
I don't either.
because it waters it down.
Yeah.
Like fountain drinks, like upstairs. If you get a fountain drink upstairs, you put ice in it.
No.
I don't either.
No.
Because if you're drinking it all day, if you have it for more than 10 minutes, I don't like it. Tastes like water.
Yeah.
And then you get that flavored soda water, and it's just
drink-
disgusting.
Just drink it faster.
Well, then you don't have it all day.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, but you also,
I
if you're down here, you can walk up 10 steps and go refill it. as
that's a
much as
lot
you
of
want.
stairs.
I say this is the person who doesn't drink soda.
There's an elevator.
So I don't know.
You don't drink soda?
Slow elevator.
Damn, I wish.
I gave it up like 5 years ago.
I gave it up too for a bit, and then I got headaches. So,
I just like cold turkeyed it. No, it's just water.
so what do you drink? Water? only?
Water.
That's
Are you a
it?
big soda
Just
person?
water.
Wow.
Water.
I'm really not. I don't know.
That's usually the case with athletes.
Yeah.
Most athletes don't drink a lot of soda.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like the carbonation. That's my thing.
Yeah,
Not
I
a
get
huge
that.
fan.
That's why I can't drink it fast.
Yeah, no.
One day I'm gonna learn to stop chugging soda and then going on air.
I did that one time, and I've never done it again.
I've done it. I did it 4 times today.
How's that?
It you can't. It's hard to talk without
Weird.
without like burping into the microphone. That's happened more times than I'd like to admit.
There's like random cuts in between every.
No, this is
sentence.
on air on the radio over there.
Oh.
Well, just
Like-
press the off button on the microphone, burp, then press the on button again.
Well, then there's dead air.
So it's like for a half a second, if that. I mean, how long are your burps though? It's like
Whack
that's
conversation starter.
Well, that's a conversation for a different day. Let's go back to Lindenwood Wrestling.
We've already talked about snow and random.
So yeah, let's go back to more of that a little bit. Your experiences in Missouri so far, like with just being out of California, because California and Missouri are very, very
Oh,
different.
Definitely.
With gas costs $9 a gallon out there.
Yeah, basically.
It's $3 across the street.
That's yeah, that's crazy. I mean, yeah. Besides the gas prices,
The price of everything.
yeah, everything. It's I don't even know. It is completely different. There's trees for one.
You don't have trees in California
No.
at all?
Well, okay. We have like a couple trees, but like you know how like you go across the bridge, there's like those beautiful big trees.
Which direction?
Which way are we right now? I don't know. The big bridge.
Going
over.
into St. Louis County.
Yes.
Like,
Oh.
Yeah, and like towards the. Have you been to the ice arena?
The what? Centene?
Yeah,
No, I have not been to Centene.
that way.
Huh?
You should go.
I forget I'm the only one from Illinois, so I frequently make that drive. So yeah, I know exactly what bridge you're talking
Well,
about.
Yeah, you know what I'm
I got
saying,
here-
though,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
I drive out
Casino.
from there every day too, but I take a different route. I take 364.
Well, yeah, so you don't
I
go
hate
the same
270.
way.
Absolutely hate
Yeah,
270.
270 is not.
I'm
I mean,
new here. I don't know.
That's because
the road.
You don't know
that's
that.
because people in Missouri don't know how to drive.
Do you leave? Do you go off campus much?
Sometimes, yeah.
Do you leave St. Charles area
Uh,
other than to go to like a hockey game?
I told my mom I wouldn't, so no. But
Good answer. Politician over here knows how to answer questions right. Is it good different? Bad different?
it's a good different. It's very. I don't know. I feel like the people are different too.
People are
People
sometimes friendlier.
Yeah. Well, I mean, everyone
this
that I've ran into is
Specific
very
area,
friendly.
people are friendlier. You go downtown, be careful.
Oh yeah, that's. what my
Or
mom's talking
the other
about.
way.
Yeah, you go the other way, it's
there.
fine. Don't go
I don't
downtown.
know about
Yeah.
that.
No,
What?
I don't know about that the other way.
Well, St. Louis County?
I'm talking about you go St. Louis County for sure, but then you go like the boonies.
Oh, I don't go that
Kansas
way.
City. Yeah, well, I do that. Yeah, it's, I don't know.
I go the other way.
Yeah, you go to Eureka.
Yeah, I go
Six
to
Flags
Eureka.
land.
We love to bring up I live in Eureka.
That's important. That's where Six Flags is.
One of my Eureka friends thought it was hilarious when you mentioned the Eureka crack I was smoking one day.
It's there.
They don't like
You
my
know, that's
baseball
what we were
opinions.
I didn't think that one aired.
Yeah.
I don't.
I think I
listen to
missed
that.
something. What?
Editor.
I edit the things that you told me to cut out.
Editor forgot to edit one of them one time.
That's okay. Well,
So how much of this have you listened to? Just Caden's episode? You listened to the first two? Just to figure out what's going on?
Yeah, okay.
Caden's
That's
episode?
probably for the
Hey,
best.
we're glad you listened to one of them. So
Thank
you
you.
knew a little bit what you were getting into.
Yeah, I was like, maybe I should listen to some more episodes, and then I just got caught up. And
Our
The
episodes
other
are
ones
long.
are just baseball stuff.
yeah, I
pretty
will
much.
say
Yeah.
I'm not a huge baseball fan.
Well,
so-
at one
That's
point we
okay.
get into a big food debate, and you hear me, slander this guy for not liking chocolate ice cream.
I think that was two.
That was too. That was when you almost broke the door.
I did not almost break that door.
No, but you almost broke the one in McClure, which I almost did yesterday too because it was not opening. I couldn't open that.
That
chest.
door McClure deserves to be broken.
Yeah, it needs to be
So
taken
since
off
we're
the
talking
hinges.
about like other buildings, what's your major here?
Criminology.
Okay. So what do you want to do? Be a
Um,
detective or like
that's what I was thinking.
CSI?
And, yeah, CSI. I think that's where I'm going.
That'd be
right
pretty
now.
cool.
Yeah, it's just I don't know. I feel like I've always kind of had like that interest, watching like the crime shows with my grandma when I was younger, and so I got to college and I was like, I can actually do this for a living.
Right.
Like,
I think it pays pretty good too.
it does.
Pays a lot better than radio.
Yeah.
That ain't no BS.
We're all three radio people. So
Ooh.
Well, oh, there's four of us. Never mind.
yeah, Josh.
Sorry.
I can count, buddy.
I'm not.
Not yet.
Josh likes
I
to
won't
write.
be. Yeah, writing. I'll write for y'all on the radio, but I ain't getting. He,
Yesterday's episode, I was listening to it. He didn't talk for the first 20 minutes.
I didn't have a chance.
That's true. Yesterday we had 6 people in here yesterday.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
It was hectic, but it went a lot better than the one we had to throw out. So how are your experience at Lindenwood?
Linden.
I'm struggling today,
What's Linden?
guys.
Do you
I'm
need
struggling.
Do you need
It's
a
been a
break?
long
Do you need one of us
day.
to take over for you?
No, I'm
Struggling
good.
out?
You sure about that?
I'm good.
You sure about that?
I'm good.
Linden.
Let's try that again. So
Linden.
I hate you guys.
Thank you.
So how have your experiences as Lindenwood as a whole been? I still botched that, but
I get what you meant. Pretty good actually. First semester down, second semester on the way.
we're halfway done second
Yeah,
semester.
halfway done actually. So it's pretty good. Guess I'll come back next year. No, I'm just kidding. If my coach is listening to this, I am gonna come back. Please don't take my scholarship away.
Your coach might kill you
Yeah.
if you announced on this little podcast that you were leaving.
That
That'd
was
be
a joke.
crazy, though.
That was a joke. That was a joke. Love Lindenwood. Lindenwood for life. I'll be here. Please.
That's good to hear.
Yeah.
So tell us about your experience. How, like you said, wrestling's your whole life. It's your personality. Tell us how you got into it and what made you want to
jeez.
keep doing it.
Well, okay. It's like going back a while. My dad was actually, my stepdad, but he's my dad.
Right.
So, my dad was a wrestler in high school, and he pretty much same thing. His dad grew up wrestling, made him wrestle. My older brother, he's 1 year older than me. He started wrestling, and being like the little sister who wants to do everything that her brother does. I joined, came in for practice, got my ass whooped, but I was
That's
like,
usually what happens the first practice. That's how
Yeah.
mine was.
It was like 8 at the time, so I didn't really know
You
what
were
I was
young.
doing. Yeah, and then I took a little bit off. I was into it for like maybe a year or two. Took a year off, decided to do like gymnastics or something, and then came back in middle school.
I feel like that would go good hand in hand. Like if you had a background in gymnastics,
Yeah, I was only
you'd
in
be
it for like
flexible. And
1 year, so
Okay.
I wasn't like.
you learn a lot of body control
Yeah,
in gymnastics, which helps a
definitely.
lot. I know a lot more about gymnastics than I do about wrestling.
Oh well. Should get the gymnast team on here.
I learned
Hear
a
that,
lot
gymnast
about
team?
you did marching band and you're into gymnastics?
I like gymnastics. I never did it, but I was.
Well-
Well, I worked at the obstacle course gym,
Oh, yeah.
and it was all
that makes sense.
parkour
Yeah,
and
that
obstacles
makes-
and
that makes
gymnasts and
sense.
rock
That's
climbers there. So I learned a lot.
I would like to do that.
That checks out.
It's in Chesterfield. It's a good time.
Don't know where that is.
About a half hour from here. It's off 64, 40. That doesn't mean anything
I was
to you.
like, yeah.
I'm not going to give
64.
directions, but
But
so you started at 8. There wasn't a lot of girls in wrestling then. We're
no.
kind of at the focal point of that now, where it's starting to blow up.
Yes.
So you wrestle the boys, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
You kick ass against the boys.
Of course.
Right.
Yeah.
How was that?
It was. I will say, it was a lot more enjoyable than wrestling with the girls, just because like afterwards they would cry and I'd be like,
That makes you feel good, doesn't
gotcha.
it?
Yeah.
It feels good for you, and it's probably the worst day of their life.
Yeah. There's like a couple times they got like weird afterwards though. Like I think it was my high school duel. I think it was like the first duel I went to actually. I was the boys varsity 106 from my high school as a freshman. And so I thought it was like tough shit. I was like, yeah, I'm with the big guys. I'm varsity. Ooh. And I beat one of the kids in my league. And he was like crying a little bit after, and then like maybe a couple hours later, I get like a new follow on Instagram. I was like, okay, cool, like no hard feelings. It was him. I was like, okay, cool. And then he texts me, and he keeps texting me. And he texts me some more, and he wants to take me out. I'm like, I just beat your ass. Like I humiliated you.
You beat
Why
him
are
so
you?
bad he fell in love with you.
I guess so.
That's kind of impressive.
I
Yeah,
was-
it's kinda
That's kind of something to be proud of.
I mean, I was
It's weird, but it's like
Yeah, I was like, cool, but like, don't text me, please. That's weird. And then he went around. I wrestled this kid maybe like 3 times all through high school, all 4 years, and he beat me once
Oh.
when we were both seniors. When he had like that grown man strength, finally, he beat me once, and he would not stop talking about it. I think he was like, he started dating my friend, which was a little weird, but he was dating my friend like our senior year, and then he would just like show her videos, like just keep replaying the exact same video of him beating me. I was like,
when he was a fully grown man.
yeah, when he was a fully grown man. I was like, all right.
And he was
bud.
still wrestling at 106?
Yeah.
See, that's when you just like pull up the 3 videos you have of you beating him. Just be like,
I
hey, remember
did.
the
Yeah,
remember?
numbers.
Okay,
I did.
good,
I was
good.
like, oh, you forgot this though, right?
That-
Okay. good
One day
time.
I wrestled. I would have wrestled at 106. So,
Really?
yeah, I was really small in high school.
Did you wrestle against a 106 at practice?
No.
Or was it like, I
He was
figured.
147.
Oh, that was your first mistake.
And he told me he was 130.
Yeah, that's your second mistake.
well, there
Don't
was-
believe the weight that a wrestler says they are.
And he had wrestled for 6 or 7 years in Bonham and was a state champion in Bonham. Didn't tell me any of that. I don't remember his name. We were friends, too.
Where is Bonham?
It's St. Louis County.
Oh, I don't know what that is.
It's big. It's like Rockwood,
Oh,
Parkway.
Shout out Rockway.
I'm new here.
Rockaway.
Park Rock.
Park Rock.
Rockwood.
Park Rock, but
I don't like Parkway. I went there too.
But yeah, it was
Parkway's
big, and the snap down with
Oh.
grab the guy's head. That's what messed me up.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't see straight when I left, so I never went back. But I was the smallest kid there by like 20 or 30 pounds.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm gonna get my ass whooped. So I never went back.
That's the reason.
Yeah, that was a big reason. Well,
You just didn't like it, or
no, it wasn't that I didn't like it. It was that yeah, I mean, eventually,
You didn't like getting
That
your
was
ass
it.
beat.
yeah, because they didn't teach it. They taught me how to sprawl.
That's like a very good,
First thing to
basic.
learn. Yeah, but I didn't learn how to do any moves
Oh,
or
just
anything.
sprawl?
And yeah, they taught me how to sprawl,
Oh,
and I
well.
think a single leg.
Was it one leg?
I don't. It was 8 years ago. I don't really remember. I was
One leg, it's a
14.
single leg.
What? I can't remember. I think it was a single leg takedown.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's one of my favorite. I do a low sweep single.
That was my next question. What is your go-to move?
Low sweep single on the left side because my dad makes me practice my left now. And
Are you right-handed?
Yeah.
And you go to left side?
Yeah.
Okay.
He wants me to be ambidextrous. I hate it, but
That's good, though.
I will admit it. Yeah, it does. Help
It
out
makes
a
you
lot.
more versatile, and you can whoop more ass.
Yeah, and what am I thinking of? An arm spin. Love arm spin. It
What is an
fails
arm
me
s-
sometimes.
Arm spin?
It's basically like a big throw, not like
Like a
big
judo
throw.
toss, kind of?
Yeah, but you're not using your legs. So like you're going right under their armpit right here, and you're just like kind of turning your body like an alligator
Is it like a half Nelson, kind of? Or on the
No.
front?
on the front. So like we're facing each other.
So like a front side.
Should we?
I keep hitting the mic.
Okay.
Record this.
Oh,
Okay.
TikTok.
We'll all record it.
You want it sideways
I
or
don't-
long
up and down
ways?
for TikTok.
Okay.
So this is a what? What is this?
Arm spin.
Arm spin. All
This is
right.
arm spin. Okay. So you're coming right here.
Grab my arm.
Yeah. And then I'm going under like
Under.
this, and I'm just wrapping myself
Okay.
around, and you're just gonna go straight over my back.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. That's what I was thinking, but it sounded weird in my head.
Yeah.
we just got 3 different angles of that. What are we gonna do with that?
We put it all together and make one of the best TikToks.
We're trying to make a TikTok.
You're right.
And the 4 of us collectively don't know how to make TikToks.
Oh.
I repost stuff on
Didn't
TikTok.
you say that Caden wants to like do a double leg on me?
Yeah.
I was volunteered and I deferred to you.
Wouldn't that be funny? Like one of you guys taking him down.
I think that would be hilarious.
Isaac's not Isaac. We love you, buddy, but you're not a small guy.
I embrace the fact that I'm a fat ass.
I will say there are a
I
couple
wouldn't call you
girls who
that.
probably can take you down.
Do you think you
I,
could do
I would
it?
agree with. I mean,
If he like let you? No, I don't say let you, but like
If there was like no
no
like,
fighting back.
Yeah.
You think you could do it?
Yeah.
I'm kind of curious. Like, how much do you think I would weigh?
That's a dangerous.
Whack question.
I promise you won't offend me.
He's
Okay,
not
I
a
was gonna
heavyweight.
say,
If that
like-
helps.
Can you stand up?
This is the one we needed cameras for.
I'm gonna say 190 to 220, somewhere between there.
Okay, that's me. I'm 190 to 220.
Same.
Thank you so much.
Was it not?
What's the number?
You
Look at
made
the
me feel
difference between-
so much better about myself. Holy
Okay.
crap.
What's
Two
the
of us,
number?
look at the difference.
What's the number?
Yeah, what is it?
If you're comfortable with sharing.
Didn't you say it was like
I think I heard.
250?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the number I heard.
Yeah, I'm like 250. I weighed myself this morning after my workout. It's 256.
You think you can double leg 256?
I could try.
That would after the season's over. That
Okay,
would be a
so-
fun video
So
to
her
do.
and Caden are
That
gonna
season's
both
over.
come.
It
and
is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tag
going to
team
that.
Isaac.
That's
Womp
not it.
womp.
Different
Say it
phrase.
again with the button.
Phrasing.
I'm just playing.
What?
I was talking about. She did the womp womp noise, and I said,
Oh.
"Say it again with the button."
I don't
Is there
remember which.
one?
Yeah, I don't. I
There
think
is
it's
a
a green one. Yeah, it's a green one. We need to keep like a list of which ones are which. I know the yellow's
Apparently,
the
Isaac
applause.
knows how to work them all.
What?
Well, you just hit the buttons and remember.
You click a button.
You've seen my autism score. I just like to press buttons.
That was what we had to cut.
Well, if anybody has the score, it's Lucas.
I guess so. So
Cut all
crazy
this.
to me.
There was nothing. Yeah, there was no cut it. We took the test and we were all
We're just
somewhere.
sharing results, you know.
You didn't take it. 'cause-
All right, so back to
Yeah,
wrestling.
back to wrestling.
So this is your first year here at Lindenwood, correct?
Yes.
How'd your season go?
Next question. No. It was.
You're
it
a
was-
freshman too. It's your
Yeah.
first year in college,
Yeah.
D1. It's not. The competition is at a way higher level than it was in high school.
Oh, definitely.
In California, it has some good wrestlers,
Yeah, I would say California is like, if not the number one, like top 3.
and you were a state
Smaller
champion.
states. Yes, in USA wrestling though, not CIF wrestling. So those are two different.
Hey, it's still something to be really proud of.
Yeah.
You got, like I said the same thing to Caden. If I was a state champion in anything or top 10 in anything, everybody and their brother would know about it.
Yeah.
I don't know that. I've only known you for about a month, and yeah, I feel like that. Ain't
Yeah,
no bullshit.
everybody would know. So yeah, the season. It was your first season.
First season. Be honest, I didn't do as good as I thought I would, but I mean, I know what I need to work on. I have the, support that I need to be able to work on it. I got my coaches back home. I got my coaches here. I got all my teammates. So I'm really looking forward to next season. I feel like it's going to be a really good one now that I know what to expect.
That
like
is
you said.
the perfect attitude to have.
Thank you.
Like, you can't be any more positive than that.
Yeah.
It might not have gone the way you wanted. Did you go to regionals?
I did.
How did that go?
I took 7th.
Out of how many?
8.
Hey,
I mean, hey.
hey, you still made it to regionals.
Yeah.
Which is the whole Midwest region, right?
Let's see.
The Central.
there's-
This was in Iowa Friday, right?
Yes. So Iowa was there, McKendree was there, William Jewell was there. Who else was there? There's a lot more there. I don't remember everyone though. But
A bunch of schools.
yeah, a bunch of schools. I will say, don't know if I can say this or not, but our region was definitely one of the most hardest, like if not the hardest region.
The
We had-
toughest competition.
Yeah, we had Iowa there. We had McKendree there. I mean, like
And the fact that you made it there,
it was cool.
that says something. Like, it's not, you weren't there by accident. You worked hard for it.
Yeah, it was a really good experience. I'm extremely thankful for everyone who has put their time into me to help me with the stuff that I need to work on.
Everybody better watch out next year.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Can I ask what weight class you wrestle?
101.
101. Okay.
So, smallest one. They're actually changing the weights next year.
What do they change? They are?
Yeah. So,
What to?
I think, I know 101 is going to be 103, and then 109 to like 130 something. They're only going up by 1 pound, so like 109 is like 110, 116 is 117. And then they're doing, I actually have it right here. Let me see.
It's a little all over the place.
They're doing,
Wouldn't it make sense if it went by 10 pounds? 100, 110, 120, 130.
I mean, it would, but at the same time, cutting is a really, like, it's really, I mean,
It's,
normal in
yeah.
wrestling. So, like, you got girls that weigh, like, 110 going down to 101.
Oh, jeez.
Weighing, like, 130 going down to, like, 116.
that doesn't sound like a ton, but when you're only 110 pounds, you don't have any weight to lose.
Exactly. And,
That's 11% of your body weight.
yeah, it was, I'm trying to find the
I had like a lot of friends in high school who were wrestlers, and there was one guy who after football season had to go from like 340 something
The 280.
to like 285 in the
Yeah.
span of like a month. And granted, he's a terrible person, but
Oh, okay. Fuck
Like-
that guy.
no, one of my best friends, he still is my best friend. I talk to him every day. Would always tell me like how miserable he was around Thanksgiving and Christmas because like he couldn't eat anything.
Oh,
So
poor
he'd have
guy.
like all that weight he have to like maintain his weight because they'd have like the first match and stuff like that. I'm just like, dude, like how do you put yourself through this?
Yeah, it's definitely one of the, I don't want to say it's like this is the hardest sport ever, but I think mentally and
For that
physically,
alone, it's
Yeah.
tough.
it's really tough. But I mean, you know, once you get into it, like,
Get a little closer to the mic. Sorry.
there we go.
I keep looking over, and you can tell when you talked. Or the thing. I mean, you can see it gets a lot. When it's bigger, that's good.
Oh, okay. Let me see. Oh, okay.
Sorry
Anyways.
to call you out on that. I just
No.
keep looking over, and I want to make sure your audio's good.
Okay, yeah.
Make sure everybody can hear you.
I found the weights actually.
Okay, what are they changing to? Breaking news here.
Breaking
Weight class is
news.
changing. Look at this. We're breaking news 2 episodes in a row.
I don't know. Is this drum roll? No. That was not it.
Ah, screw it. We'll figure it out.
We're,
That's crickets.
No.
That's not it.
Just play them all open.
That's not it. We don't have a drum roll.
we're super professional
We
here.
make our own.
Yeah, we should. Yeah. Yeah. Lucas isn't doing it. I guess we'll just
All right, breaking news.
All right. So, yeah, like I said, 101 is going to be 103, and then 109 to 130 only goes up by 1 pound. Let's see what the biggest jump is. The biggest jump is 191 to 207. That's like,
Is that heavyweight?
yeah. But 191 was like the heaviest that there is, and now they're doing
That's good.
207. Well, yeah, but also like,
To an extent, it's good for people that are
that
yeah,
way.
Yeah,
people
heavy-
who are heavier, like
Right.
they finally have, you know, a weight that they
they can actually wrestle
yeah.
and not have
but
to
also,
cut
like,
30 pounds.
The girls who are 191 that don't want to go up to 207, they got to
That's
cut.
rough.
Yeah, so it's like, oh.
Doesn't sound like much, but it's a lot.
Yeah, it definitely is.
Did you? It's gonna sound weird in my head, but like cutting weight. Did you have to cut a lot of weight ever?
Not this season, no, but
It was even like
when-
5 pounds. You said you're 101.
Yeah.
Even 5 pounds is a lot. It's a lot.
So
It's like 5% of your body weight.
yeah, when I went to U17 Worlds, I was walking around at like 97. I had to cut to 88 pounds,
Jesus,
and it was
worst month of your life.
terrific.
How do you even do that?
It was so bad.
Sweatsuit everywhere you go.
No, sweatsuits aren't really allowed, so no. But it was.
You can't do that. Are they unhealthy or
Yeah, like it's kind of like
really bad for you?
yeah, like if people look down upon it. You're not allowed to wear a sweatsuit. I never wear a sweatsuit.
I was gonna say, like, I remember one time during my basketball practices, you could tell like it was whenever people were like trying to cut desperately because they would put on like 2 pairs of sweatpants.
That was
and
what I
3
meant by
hoodies
sweatsuit.
and just
I thought you meant actual.
No, I meant
Okay.
three hoodies and
yeah. I got
tuck
someone who
your 3 pairs of socks into your 4 pairs of sweatpants.
okay.
guy would just like throw on a bunch of sweatshirts and sweatpants, just like run stairs for and the whole duration of our basketball practice, which was like 2 hours. So
Yeah.
you would
Jesus.
just do that and not wrestle at all.
Yeah.
That's 11 pounds to get down to 88. Insane.
Yeah, it was not fun.
That
but
can't be healthy.
No, definitely not. I am extremely thankful for it, though. I mean, I feel like, if anything, me being on the world team and just making it that far, it opened up a lot of, like,
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
different paths that I could have gone down. And, I mean, I ended up here, which I'm extremely grateful for. So,
And you met us.
yeah, hey,
on our
guys.
podcast.
New friends. But,
What are you doing
yeah, it was
over there?
bad.
I was sending a text.
Why did it play music?
It was not me.
That was you?
I pressed the button I shouldn't have. Jesus.
So am I not allowed to send a text?
No, I just thought it came from. I saw you on your phone, so I thought the music came from you.
No.
I'm trying to find a picture of when I was 88 pounds. Because I was
How tall are you?
5 foot.
5 foot. Okay, I knew you were shorter. I
Yes.
didn't know you were.
Yeah.
Realized it was 5
5
foot.
foot.
Finally,
Okay.
Finally.
somebody's shorter than me.
He's 5'4".
Yeah.
Oh,
It-
so,
we had a guy yesterday come on that's 5'7", and he was like, "Man, I still can't win." Because I'm not tall. Josh isn't really tall.
Fuck you.
You're the same height I am.
boom, roasted.
You're 5'9", 5'10".
I don't know.
That's average height.
average.
I have no idea what height I am, being honest.
So why am I getting cussed out?
I know, this sounded rude. No one to
It wasn't.
spice things up.
Izzy, how tall are you?
Tall enough.
Exactly, tall enough. No,
6'2".
no, I wish. No, my basketball coach had me listed like 6'1" my senior year, but I think like my last physical, which was like, good God.
Probably when you were like,
No, my last physical is like,
Well, 5 foot
I'm like
and
6
96
foot, roughly,
pounds is
give or
pretty
take.
standard, isn't it? Like that's what is happening over here.
Yeah, you're right.
That's
That
not
sucks.
like 88 pounds is not much.
no.
No, it's not. But when you don't have 11 pounds to lose,
It's nothing.
It's
You're good. Okay.
What?
It's a conversation for all the year, don't worry about
Most of your conversations are for off the air.
That means in the media lab tomorrow,
Yeah.
conversation is screaming at the top of my
You want to know a conversation for out the air?
Stop.
I can tell you a
Stop.
conversation.
I know where it's going. Stop.
You don't know where it's
Keep
going,
going.
actually.
I have an idea.
He'll tell you off the air.
I have an idea.
I might tell you off the air. Who knows?
God.
We'll hear about it tomorrow.
Anyway, back to Meg.
I'm so determined to find this, but it's not loading.
Oh yeah, the internet down here is awful.
It's awful.
Mine always disconnects. Like I'll just
Yeah.
connect to the Wi-Fi and then
Yeah, it's
2 minutes
horrible down
later
here.
it's gone.
And we're in the basement.
We're down here all the time,
Basement in
too.
a back
So-
room of
Oh,
a.
See if I can find one of me when I was.
While we're in
that
the
small.
wool, is Ferrario for like actually still coming tomorrow? Like we're still.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
So 2:30. The problem
I
is
found a
it's going to be
picture
a
of me the other day when I
long
was,
2.5 hours. We have to
106.
wait for.
No, it's
I look like
perfect.
a different person.
But,
Yeah, it's
Package
almost
time.
200 now. So
oh yeah, we are
It was a
going to
while
do
ago. I'm
that.
not gonna look
And we're
back.
going to go
We'll
on the
find it.
street tomorrow.
I
We're
did,
going
but
to
it's
interview
not
people
loading.
for.
Everything. I'm unmuting. There's no reason to mute this.
yeah, we do. But all right, back to where were we even at? Back to
I found
She was
the
trying to find the
pictures.
picture.
find
Yeah.
the picture.
Yeah,
I found
and
them.
we got
So this was me
sidetracked.
at 88 pounds.
Holy cow!
Yeah, I'm very like, you see hip bones.
That's
and
like
rib
that's
cage.
scary.
Yeah, it wasn't good at all.
Wow. That's like scarily skinny.
Yeah, I had a really good tan though because like to lose weight.
You
I
sit out in
would-
the sun all day?
I would sit
Yeah.
out in the sun, just like sweat it off.
Must be nice to see sun a lot because
Right.
like in the months of now in Missouri we don't see sun.
It was nice today.
You remember?
Yeah. But like, what was it like 2 weeks in a row that we didn't
There
have
was
sun
2 weeks
here?
straight we didn't see
Yeah.
sun.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Does that happen in California ever?
Yeah. Well,
It's
actually,
raining there now.
Yeah, there's been like really bad floods over there. Which I mean, notice how that happens when I'm not there.
Right.
Does that mean I'm keeping California together?
Sounds like it.
I think so.
Did you hear there might be a tornado tonight?
Here?
Yeah,
Yeah, and then snow.
Can I state my opinion on the tornado?
not gonna happen.
J Shy building.
Why?
I don't want to go on the air tomorrow.
It's a nice building. That's a nice building.
I don't want to be on camera tomorrow. I don't care.
It's
They'll
not
they can
hard.
rebuild it.
It's not hard to be on camera.
Okay, maybe people actually gave me stories that weren't death. Then
Yeah, you gave me all the stories I have to read about: school shooting, murder,
Oh.
fatal car crash.
You pitched me the fatal car crash, and everyone else pitched shootings. Okay.
I pitched
I
the murder
didn't.
because it was in my
What
hometown.
is this class for? Like,
It's
what?
Multi-platform
multi-platform reporting.
So we
News
basically have to
reporting.
put together a
Oh.
news broadcast every week and record it.
You
and
got to
stuff.
talk about like some different
Whatever,
tragedy.
yeah.
Hey, we don't talk
Well-
bad about that class because without
No,
that,
I
we don't
like-
have a podcast.
I like the
No,
class.
we're not talking about the class.
I just don't like the fact that I have to go on camera. I work behind.
You got volunteered for it.
Well, it was going
Next
to be
part.
me and
Next conversation.
yeah. Well,
Next conversation. How about him? Next conversation.
So these tornadoes.
Yeah, love
Have you ever
tornadoes.
experienced anything like that?
No, I'm kind of freaking out.
They're not that
It's
bad.
not. That's not going to happen.
Like the ones in Oklahoma, yeah, they're terrible. But like the ones here are
It might lose the
minor.
roof.
Well, I also
Like shingles.
Casual.
Like
Something
shingles.
Casual.
we have like several tornado threats in my hometown, but like they never came because my hometown's literally on like a hill.
yeah.
So
it
like
always,
nothing just
yeah.
it just like bounces through, like it comes through and no place gets damaged. Maybe like some trees will fall down, but that's the extent of it.
The most down home rednecky thing you can do is not be afraid of tornadoes and go outside.
Go
and
outside,
fun.
yeah.
Because
That's what my dad.
That's
used
what
to
we
do.
do.
Well, I would
Outside.
never
Go outside.
I would never
Hey,
my
look
dad
at
would
that.
my dad would go outside, but like I never would. Like I was too afraid to.
Yeah,
Granted, I was also like 7 or 8.
I'm still scared.
the
of
last
weather.
like worst
There
storm,
was
the
a
last
time-
storm we had in Vandalia. So.
When I worked at the obstacle course gym, there was a like a open gym party for Wash U, the rock climbing team at Wash U, and they're all from out of town, and none of them had ever experienced it. The tornado siren was going off, and the sky was like starting to turn green. The rain was coming down sideways, and they're all freaking out like, it's fine. Do you see a tornado? Do you hear a train? You're good. I walked outside like,
it's
Yeah, I could not
probably
do
the
that.
most daunting thing people talk about that nobody here is afraid of.
No.
Like it's just
I was for a long
I
time.
would willingly go storm chasing and put myself in the middle of a
you
tornado.
can make a lot of money storm chasing.
I would do photos for it. That's what I
You
want
can
to
make
do.
$80,000 or $90,000 a year storm chasing.
I want to be a
I
storm
mean, it
photographer.
sounds cool, but like seeing the videos of like
Yeah.
all the trucks and stuff being like thrown around.
Yeah, I say that until I actually live it, and I'd probably change
Yeah,
my
I was
mind.
gonna
But
say.
like, great thoughts to do it.
My grandparents' house, they lost their they had to get the roof redone because of a tornado.
My boss back home was like petrified of one petrified on them because like it destroyed like his nearby town whenever he was a kid.
They smell nice, like the rain when it comes down.
That is true. Like
yeah.
that's like the most Midwest thing we can talk about is like how good rain smells.
smell of rain.
If you have
You
the
can smell
chance,
rain
If you
coming,
have the
yeah.
chance, just like stand underneath like the pavilion and stuff and just like listen to it rain. It's like actually calming.
I always know when bad weather's coming because like dogs know.
We haven't had
Yeah,
it for a
so
really
they go
long
hide.
time.
I
here.
always know. Dogs and cats know before it even starts that bad weather's
Outside of the snow, we haven't had like really bad storms in a long
A
time.
long time. Has it rained really at all since you've been here?
Yeah.
Other than like a couple times?
and it's not really been bad.
Yeah, it's
mean,
just usually just rain. Like
Any
no
rain
storms.
to me is like, oh my god,
Yeah,
it's
that's
raining.
true.
That's wild.
Like, we do not get rain. Well,
California
except for
and
now.
Missouri are like polar
So what,
opposites.
you've just gotten
Yeah,
rain
most
and
definitely.
snow since you've been here. That's cool.
Yeah, that
Wild.
was like my first time seeing snow actually.
Really?
I've
Well,
heard
not,
that from
like,
multiple
this
people
past
this year.
one,
Were
but,
you
like,
prepared for it?
I got a snow jacket. And then
A lot more than I had.
slipped and ate shit in it.
Yeah, it's part of it. I had a suit and tie on.
In the rain.
Coming home from work
Or in the
in the
snow.
snow. I had to go to my grandparents. I was walking up the driveway. Didn't have other clothes or anything. Fell down the driveway and was soaked.
That's because you always have to have extra change of clothes, man.
Not when I'm coming home from work.
When I have you
it was
best
45 degrees
believe-
when I left the house.
You best believe tomorrow I'm gonna have a change of clothes. After
I'm not.
I'm taking that suit off as soon as they turn the camera.
I
on.
like to keep it on. I stick out. So I was like,
See,
yeah.
that's exactly why.
Like
I'm
a sore
not.
thumb, though.
I like
you
it.
like
Not
a
like-
tearaway suit. You just
That's what I'm thinking. $10 suit from Goodwill. Rip it off. I don't need it again.
exactly.
Yeah, that's like
Actually,
the
you
great
need it
thing
2
about
more
tearaway
times,
clothes,
but-
just like being able to rip them off. But like when you have stuff under on, it's like everyone just looks at you like you're weird when you're about to rip that off, and then just like, oh wait, he has something on underneath.
Are you a fan of wearing nice clothes? Or do you like yoga pants and t-shirts?
Define nice clothes.
Better than we look right now.
Like dress pants,
you're dressed
skirts,
up more than we
dresses,
are.
stuff like
Like-
that.
I guess I am. I wear
Comparatively to, we're all wearing.
We're
well,
all t-shirt people.
yeah, we're all t-shirt, sweatpants people.
I
got
wear
shorts on.
yeah sweatpants.
I own one
and
pair
a
of
baggy
You at least have
tee.
jeans on, sort of. Jean shorts.
This is like my first day wearing these just because it was warm outside.
It's so nice out today.
Yeah. Any other weather, I would be in.
Children,
You call us children, yet I'm the oldest one in this room.
Okay.
By a considerable amount.
A year.
Year and a half.
23, 24.
I'll be 24
See my
in
point?
October.
Children. Anyway, back to this. What were we
I'm not
talking
afraid
about?
to use a knife.
Isaac, shut up.
That works for me. Oh, what's up?
Bro just casually.
He's fidgeting with it yesterday. We're recording down here.
Why-
Flipping it around.
It's fun to play with, all right? You want to try it?
No.
You want to try to fidget with it? No, I trust you.
I know how to deal with it.
Oh, yeah, just fidget. Okay, go for it.
It's a knife. It
the worst
opens.
thing he does.
It opens
Yes.
and it closes.
Yeah, I know. It's fun to fidget with, you dick.
All right. Anyway, back to this nice weather.
Also, that's a funny sentence if you put it in
Gotta edit some of
context.
We were doing so good, not having to cut stuff.
Well, I mean, we're not going to stay on topic for the whole time.
No, but
That's
we're doing
impossible.
good, not having to play with knives.
Well, I don't have to cut that. There's nothing wrong with that. It's a podcast.
That's your call.
You can't even hear the knife.
Knives are cool.
Thank you.
All right. You want to play
Like
with
he,
it?
not like he has a.
How does one play? Just like.
Open it, close it.
Oh yeah, I mean that's.
Twirled around.
Yeah, I thought you were talking about like you open it and then like you know like
He puts
with
his
a
hand on the
pencil,
table
you
and
can,
takes the knife.
No, I do not trust myself to do that.
That's what we do
Who's
in
next?
class.
So, with going back to wrestling a little bit, do you watch a lot of film of wrestling, like other people,
Actually no.
like learning techniques from other people or anything?
Not really, no. I grew up, my dad would never let me watch, like, film of my opponents.
Really?
Or, like, he wouldn't even really tell me their names. He'd just be like, yeah, you got a girl up next. What do you want?
That's
Wrestle her.
very unusual.
I mean, I appreciated it because, you know, I feel like if I were to look it up, I would, like, look at all her accolades and be like, oh, my God.
You get in
she
your
was
head.
Yeah, exactly. And so I feel like I just kind of grew up that way, and so I don't really look at anyone else's film after that. I mean, like, not like, you know, like the big guys and like the girls.
That's
who,
what I
like, do. Yeah. Okay,
Kind of.
yeah.
Do you watch those, like Olympic level wrestling, that kind of stuff?
Yeah.
Is there anybody specific you watch? You take pieces from their style. I can name like 3 actual wrestlers:
Ooh, ready? Go.
Dan Gable,
Yeah.
Kurt Angle, Gable Steveson.
Oh,
Tyron Woodley is a state champion wrestler. I know him.
I don't. I'm gonna be honest.
He's an MMA fighter.
Oh,
He's
okay.
4 or 5 time UFC champion.
Oh, dang.
Local guy. But yeah, that's about as far as I can go. Kurt Angle's the top. Do you know much about any of those guys I said?
No, I'm gonna be honest.
Dan Gable, I've
I
heard,
mean, Dan Gable
is
yeah.
the best ever. Allegedly. That's what I've been told, is Dan Gable is the best ever.
I mean, you honestly you can't really argue against Dan Gable.
Didn't he never lose a match?
I'll have to fact check that. But
I'm 99% sure he never lost a match. One of you guys fact check that.
Okay.
Dan Gable wrestling record. They're all going to do
Have a race to see
Yeah,
who
we're all
first. Let's figure out how to spell it.
What, I don't know anything about the women's side.
181 and 1.
I only lost one.
Yep.
Ooh, who's it against?
Let's see if it says.
Who was it against?
He lost in his last match, but it doesn't say against who.
Oh.
Larry Owings.
I was going to say it was me. He lost it to me.
Yeah, Isaac was.
Have you guys ever heard of this guy before I mentioned him last week?
Yes.
No.
No.
That's what I thought.
I wasn't on last week, so yes, I've heard of him before.
I'll be honest. The only reason I know Kurt Angle is because he was a pro wrestler, and he won a gold. I'm a big pro wrestling fan.
I figured.
Really?
When I mentioned Kurt Angle, you
yeah, I
knew.
was like, huh.
I had to do something during the pandemic.
Yeah, I mean,
Shush.
Hey, what are you going to do?
He's got the knife.
Oh my god.
Okay.
With the girls' side, is there anybody big in the? Because Caden told us about a girl she knew that was an Olympian. I can't remember her name.
Adeline Gray.
That's it.
Yeah.
Is there anybody like that for
story.
you?
Yeah, Helen Mar-Lewis. She is. I've never met her before, unfortunately, but I like to watch her film. Like you know when she's like overseas wrestling, you know. But Adeline Gray, she was actually at the OTC while I was there. She was still.
What is
pregnant.
OTC?
The Olympic Training Center
Okay.
in Colorado Springs.
You went to do. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's
that was,
the next topic.
Okay.
After this one, I
Got
hear
it.
more about that.
But yeah, she was there. She was like, she's still pregnant. She was helping us out. I was like, oh my god, this is so cool.
Sounds like a
We get to
badass
meet
lady.
her. She really is. She's such a badass. She got mad at my friend for getting bagels like without the glove on because she just reached into the bag. She's like, hey.
We've all done that.
Ooh, question about bagels quickly. You ever had bagels here?
I knew somebody was going to ask that. The St. Louis
Because we
style.
slice bagels different.
No,
I
we
don't do that.
We definitely do not. That is, I have never cut a bagel like
I
that.
enjoy them like that.
You
That's
guys are
crazy.
weird because I've never done that.
I
cut
say
them.
we as in St. Louis, not us.
I cut
Do you know
them.
what we're talking about?
You guys like actually
Here.
enjoy bagels? What the heck?
Bagel.
When
Yeah.
bagels
Blueberry bagels.
Blueberry, yeah.
Blueberry bagels.
cut like bread.
We slice bagels like.
Not
got
in
it.
half. Like into like.
Well,
He's gonna show you.
once the Wi-Fi
He's
works,
not
Apparently this is apparently it's a St. Louis thing. I've done it once and I don't get the hype.
it's kind of psychotic. The bagel should be cut.
It literally makes it so
Yeah, but
easy
what do
because
you-
you can.
no, it
you
should be
can.
cut
What
like
if you
this,
have
not like
multiple?
that.
What
You
if
cut
you
it-
have multiple?
Yeah.
Like,
How do you cut your
cheeses?
bagel? In half, right?
Yeah. it's
Yeah,
just-
and that's what I meant. In half, you cut
You
it down
make a
the middle.
sandwich. You put
Okay, well,
butter,
what if
cream
you-
cheese on it.
What if you have multiple cream cheeses? Then you can dip each
But
piece
you
of the
don't.
bagel into different ones. That's the whole point of them.
I don't like mixing my cream cheese.
Yeah, I like my plain cream cheese.
Cut like
Well,
this.
that's plain cream cheese. That's boring.
I like it.
Garden vegetable cream cheese. It's weird. Yeah,
What?
It
I
is.
don't-
Weird.
I've only ate it like that once, but I don't think it's that bad of
Speaking
an
of
idea.
St. Louis food, actually, finish
ever
your
had
finish the story about the training center
Oh yeah.
before Lucas changed the topic to food.
So, anyways, bagels. They're really.
That's kind of how this show goes.
Yeah.
We never finish stories around here.
Yeah, I kind of figured. I listen to Kate. Hi, Kaden.
We did good
Hi,
with her.
Kaden.
We finished stories with her.
It was good. It was really.
For our
good.
standards, it was really good. But yeah, so
Olympic Training Center. Okay.
your friend stuck her hand in the bagels.
Oh yeah, yeah. She didn't have like any gloves. She wasn't using like the tongs to like get them out. And Adeline got mad at her. She's like, hey, use gloves or something like that. Something.
That's kind of cool to piss off an Olympian
It was, yeah.
in a weird way. In a weird backwards way.
I was like sitting at the table. She comes back and she's like, Adeline Gray just yelled at me. And I was like, what? And she's like, she just yelled at me for bagels. I was like, what are you talking? Come here. I don't want to go alone. Come with me. I can't be up there by myself. I was like, okay, let's go.
Like Olympian athletes are like towards the top of people I don't want to piss off because they could whip my ass.
Oh no, yeah. I mean,
Especially her.
yeah.
She's gold medalist ish,
Yeah.
I think. Fact check somebody.
Okay.
Why don't you fact check for yourself for once? Come on.
He's the host.
Oh, yeah.
I don't pay attention to like all the.
I can't
placings,
type and
but
talk and lead interviews
Why do you not do that?
because I'm not that talented.
I felt that.
Very one-dimensional.
God, the
So now we
Wi-Fi
started
just
talking about St. Louis and food. Have you tried any of the St. Louis style food?
Gooey butter cake.
Emos.
Toasted
We also
ravioli.
invented the ice cream cone.
We did.
What?
We did. St. Louis Fair.
That is true. World's Fair 1904. That's true.
Huh? No.
Have you had any of what we just said?
Emos is very expensive.
Toasted ravioli. I got that one.
It's great, isn't
Ooh, it's
it?
great.
Never had it. I just heard it.
You didn't try it?
Oh.
You need to try that. It's amazing. Change
Gold
your life.
medal, by the way.
I was right.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
Multiple times.
Yeah, Emos it's okay.
I love it. Some people think it tastes like cardboard. There's one right.
Hey, you get Lindenwood discount at that Emos.
There's one right across the
Really?
street too.
when?
Since always.
Whoa.
you freaking serious?
You go in there and you're like, hey, I'm a Lindenwood student, and it's like $2 off or something.
You just changed his whole life.
You know, hey, you know anything? You know anything?
Anything area. If
You know
show your
anything
ID.
over there, you get Lindenwood discount. Canes.
You
is
probably
Lindenwood
don't even have to
discount.
show your ID. I don't have to show them at the games. Like I'll walk in with my camera and they'll be like, "I believe you're a student here." It's like, okay,
You can get anywhere.
Shouldn't,
Yeah,
but
right?
okay.
Like-
You can get anywhere with the camera.
I swear, when I have
Or
my
a ladder.
camera, I can go anywhere.
I
Anywhere.
heard the ladder thing. That seems pretty.
You get it in the
funny.
movies. The ladder.
Yeah.
Well, there's also a lot easier ways to get in for free at a movie.
It might
I
look
feel
weird
like they
taking
wouldn't
a
really
ladder.
trust me. I don't think I really look like a maintenance person. So I feel like if I
The ladder's
walked in
significantly bigger than you are, so that'd be interesting to see you carry a ladder.
Yeah.
Yeah, when we went to the
I'm a new
hockey game, you
hire.
Carrying a 10-foot ladder.
Let's go try it. Where's the AMC at?
I used to work at a movie theater.
I heard they have cameras inside the.
Sure they do.
No.
They didn't work.
That was like I
Probably a
saw it
scare
on
tactic.
TikTok a while ago. It was like,
Probably.
well, not a while ago, like a couple years ago.
Oh, inside the theater, or
Yeah.
like just to like. Wow.
Well, like the show where they have like the screen.
Oh, that's news to me.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't know about that.
Okay, well maybe.
Maybe some of them do. Mine didn't.
It's probably a scare tactic for a lot of, to avoid
Right.
things.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, they found some.
Yeah.
That's a different conversation for a different day.
I'm sure. Yeah.
I'm freezing.
Well, this is the 4th episode in a row we fucked with the thermostat.
oh,
This whole.
It's going to be like 30 degrees cooler outside when we're done here, I think. I don't know when the cold front's supposed to come to.
Yeah, I don't know, but
It's
I don't
you
know.
haven't really
sometime.
tried any St. Louis food.
I mean, I've been in season this whole time, so I couldn't really like grub out or anything.
Yeah, it's gonna drop.
Well, you said the season's over.
20 degrees in
Yes.
2 hours.
I mean, you could try all the foods.
Yes.
I suggest. What Fitz's is a soda place in Clayton? Y'all ever had that?
I know what Fitz's is.
Yeah, it's good. What? Oh, you're not.
There's
from
a
here.
place on the
That's
hill
right.
because I'm like talking about gooey butter cake. There's a place on the hill that has like 150 different flavors of gooey butter cake.
Gooey butter cake is just okay.
Gooey butter cookies.
I used to
are even better.
love it. Gooey butter cookies are good. I used to love it, but now it's kind of okay.
We bought gooey butter cake ice cream once, and it was pretty good, but I don't know about the cake itself.
Gooey butter cake, like
It's a St. Louis thing. It's great.
butter
I
and
say,
It's butter and flour
yeah,
Yeah.
like
and
Not
sugar.
the healthiest.
Interesting.
It's
that's,
delicious.
that's literally it. Like there's like nothing to
The
it.
cookies are better though.
Yes.
I'll have to try that sometime.
There's a Schnucks right across the street. They sell them there.
Do they actually?
Right across the street.
And then emos and toasted ravioli.
That
Get
might be something we do in the future.
What? I'm telling you, there's some episode on my birthday. We're doing an episode, and we're bringing in what I want.
Yeah.
What day is
No,
your birthday?
April
April
3rd.
3rd.
No, I'm saying having it with out of town people.
Yeah.
So like all of our guests are out
Ooh,
of
that
town
would
St. Louis
be
people.
cool.
We have a box of gooey butter cookies always,
That would be so cool.
That is a
Especially
Wednesday.
if they're not from here.
and we will make sure you get one.
And I will bring a horseshoe and let all of you guys try it.
Have you heard about these things?
All right.
Over in Springfield,
Okay, so-
Illinois.
Spring, okay,
Tell
so
them
like,
about these.
so like in the southern and central parts of
Find a
Illinois,
picture.
we have what
I
is
thought he was
called.
talking about like the game.
We no.
It's a sandwich.
It's a
It's
food.
not a sandwich. I'll get
It's a-
crucified by Emily.
you will
if I
get
call it-
crucified. No, it is not a damn sandwich. Get your fucking facts right.
It's got
So-
bread on the bottom. It's the same.
So they.
Calm down, everybody.
So what a horseshoe is? It's a piece of food that like it's a original in southern Illinois, southern central Illinois, where we take bread. You got it. Okay. You take bread.
Do you have a picture preference or is that one?
That's a good. That, don't
We got
show me
yelled
that.
at
Stop showing me
yesterday
that
for
one.
picture
It's hungry.
preferences.
I'm getting hungry looking at it. Okay. So you take bread. You put a piece of meat, whether it's pork, a burger, chicken, anything you want on it. Then you
You're
put
gonna
it.
say it doesn't
Then you
look that
top it
good,
with
don't you?
fries. Then
'Cause
you
Chase said it doesn't
drizzle
look that
with
good
cheese.
either.
I have to agree with him. They don't look
It doesn't really
It
look
looks
that good.
amazing.
She doesn't like it.
I'm with Big
You
Man
are
on
going
this
to.
one.
You are going to try it. You are all going to try it.
I feel like if I got caught with that, my coach or my dad would kill me.
You're the exception. You're an exception, all right?
Hey, you're out of season.
So
now.
hey,
That's true.
2
but,
for 2 and out of
You gotta
town
stay in
people
some
that
shape.
don't like it.
Yeah,
But, like,
definitely.
Just a little bit, right?
Well,
you're
I
gonna-
mean, wrestling's like an all-year sport.
Oh.
Like you'll say, I'm out of season now, but you never really stop.
Because you just gotta stay in shape.
Yeah, I mean, like in shape. Before college, I like never had an off time. I was wrestling through high school, and then like off season, which is just like freestyle and
Right.
Greco. So I haven't really had a chance to be off season.
Until now.
Well, I can't say that because my dad's gonna yell at me.
You can take a week.
Yeah, I could say. I mean, I sprained my ankle at regionals, so
Oh, did you?
yeah. So I'm like
Is that just everybody getting hurt out there at regionals this time? That's
Basically.
sucks.
Sucks, yeah.
And like,
oh my god, there's this not at regionals. It was like the tournament before regionals. It was so bad. This girl, she either dislocated her elbow or she just broke it. But it was me and Kaden. We were talking about something like the mat was like right here, like we were like right off the side of the mat. And we were just talking about something, and all of a sudden, this girl, like, she's screaming. And at first, I thought it was, like someone's cheering, like, someone
Right,
wins a
crazy
match.
parent.
Yeah, they'll get crazy. But, yeah, she's on the floor. She's, like, it was, like, an ear-piercing scream. And I'm going to be honest, it, like, terrified me. So, like, every time I sit up on the mat now, I'm like, please don't dislocate. Please don't dislocate. Like, don't get hurt, please.
Sorry, I was at the basketball game the other night covering it, and there was somebody got hurt. I was curious. Sorry. That reminded me. Yeah, that
how's
was reminded
your ankle
me.
now? You seem like you got in here pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, I can't go like this with my other foot.
You hurt the left one?
Yeah, it was the left one. I can go up and down pretty good. Also, these shoes like give me good stability.
Okay, that's good. Converse.
Yeah. Shout out Converse.
Sponsor.
Sponsor me, please.
Never actually. I don't think I've ever worn a pair of Converse.
I haven't either.
My feet are too big for him. I've got like wide ass feet, so
Apparently I do too. I found that out the other day.
hard to find shoes.
Apparently.
Yeah,
I know this guy who's a shoe rep for New Balance.
Oh, yeah, I heard
you
about
know
him.
everybody.
Yeah, I know weird people.
He's got 12,000 pairs of shoes in his house.
Yeah, that's what he told me. And then
Hey,
he
Michael
showed up with
Jordan.
like 17 pairs in my size and none of them fit. Because my foot's wide and I didn't know it.
Like wide, normal wide, or wide like
Wide,
big
like-
ass wide.
I need wide shoes.
I have 4E wide shoes.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, it's like the wide
extra,
and then
extra,
extra, wide.
It means a big ass foot.
It runs in the family. I have big ass feet.
So how long you think your ankle's gonna be messed up for?
It's actually feeling a lot better, so hopefully,
That's good.
like, another day.
Hopefully it's a
I'll be
quick
back. Yeah.
recovery. Rolling, it's nowhere near as bad as spraining it or anything.
Oh, my God, yeah.
Thankfully.
I thought it was because when you're in a match, you don't really notice like
Adrenaline.
all the adrenaline's pumping through, and so I was fine. And then I think after my match, I kind of I felt like I tweaked it a little bit, but I was like, oh, like I probably just didn't stretch, whatever. And then the van ride was like 6 hours long, and it was hurting when we got back to Lindenwood. But I was like, oh, I've been in a van for 6 hours, like
Haven't
it's probably
stood in
just
6
cramped.
hours.
Yeah, and woke up the next morning. No, it was.
You know
tweaked.
what happened?
No.
Or you don't have an idea when it happened? It's in a match at some point.
Some point throughout the day. It's
Sprawled wrong or something.
yeah, it all blends together. You never really know.
It's hard to tell.
Yeah.
How long do those days usually last? Like,
All day.
yeah, it's good.
'Cause you went up Wednesday, right?
Yeah. So we left Wednesday. Wrestling started at like 10 o'clock on Friday, and then we ended up getting out of there at like 7.
What'd you guys do the day before? Just practice or?
Yeah, we had a practice. Went to
Rest.
the mall. You know.
Did you enjoy
like
the
it.
drive from here to Des Moines? Yeah, it's not. Yeah.
No.
You see
Not fun.
corn.
I did.
I don't
see
even
corn.
think
You see a lot
you'd
of
be lucky
corn.
to see
I saw a lot
that.
of
Yeah, it's a
Pretty
boring
cool.
drive. Iowa sucks to drive through.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean,
Iowa sucks in general. It's a terrible state. My sister's boyfriend's from Iowa, so I can make that joke.
oh, I was like,
Well,
oh.
and college sports rivalries. So
Iowa breeds wrestlers too out there, don't they?
They have really good recruiting. Really good recruiting.
I know you kind of rolled your eyes when I said it, but there's a lot of pro wrestlers from Iowa.
Yeah.
I got nothing else to
I
do.
mean, pro wrestlers, I don't know. I'm not really into
I could tell.
yeah. It's not that I have anything against it. I just
No.
don't follow it.
Yeah.
But yeah, they have really good recruiting. All their athletes are really good. Iowa, everybody. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Great
Sounds
place.
like-
Yeah.
great school. I heard it's good for. I don't know. I don't keep.
They have a good
college.
creative writing program.
That's a random poll.
I got a friend that goes there.
Oh, okay.
I'll give that state one compliment. They have one hell of a women's basketball player.
Talk into the
I was gonna
microphone.
say, yeah.
Other than that, that entire university can just.
Caitlin Clark is incredible.
She's insane.
Yeah, I saw the footage. I'm like, dang. that's
She's insane.
Like I've watched and played basketball my whole life.
Isaac,
and
talk into the
I
mic.
can't reach it to him.
I've watched and played basketball my whole life, and I've seen some guys who struggle to do some of the stuff that she does. and
she does
makes
it
look
easily.
easy. Yeah, it's insane.
She scored 50 points the other night.
And breakaway pulls from like 30 feet beyond the court.
Female Steph Curry.
As somebody that doesn't follow basketball, could you go like NBA? Like, is that obviously
Not-
they got the WNBA, but like,
I mean,
could you like phase out of that if you're good enough?
I don't know if you can, but like I definitely think if anybody could theoretically play in the NBA, it would be her. I don't know if she'd be like as insane as she is now, but she could definitely be a serviceable NBA player in my opinion.
Definitely.
That's all you need to do.
I think she could revolutionize women's basketball. I don't know if you know. Do you know much about her other than the name?
No,
talk about
I
her
just
a
saw that
lot.
one video.
That's about all I know about her too. But
yeah.
it'll help the WNBA.
oh, definitely, it'll put eyes on it. Her and
100%. It's helped college basketball.
oh yeah, they packed the arena.
Yeah.
Have you gone to any basketball games here?
Yes. I went
There's
to
like
one.
12 people there.
We lost.
They're not good.
And I never went again.
No,
Not missing much.
I've been to
Yeah.
one.
Come to the baseball
well, I was there
games.
for like 10 minutes the other night just to go find you.
I was working.
Yeah, we
Working
saw
hard.
you depressed over there by yourself in the.
Depressed. I was having a good time. I was doing exactly what I wanted
You were
to
sitting
do.
by yourself with the band.
Because they had a good angle.
Oh,
They were.
do you
right
do any
there.
kind of photography or anything?
I don't know.
When I photograph for sports, I'm usually by myself too because that's how I can ensure that nobody messes with me and like I get my job done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put your
Small
headphones
area.
on. Seclude yourself. It's good stuff.
Yeah, I don't like that. I like to talk to people.
Really?
Yeah. Shocker.
Thanks, guys.
You're welcome.
Hey, I love to talk to you. I don't shut up. So
Yeah.
See, I'm not a big talker, so.
yeah, we know writer. You could be like should be the person that like writes all the shit like in court. What are they called? The people that like write
Oh,
word for word. with
transcribers?
the- Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Be
I'm
one of
good.
those people.
That's
I don't really
brutal.
want to go sit through somebody's murder case because I have to type it out. But
Be awful.
Yeah.
You're just good at writing.
So I know you just
Appreciate
started
that.
in college. It's your first year.
Yes.
There's after college. There's not other than the Olympics. There's not a whole lot of directions to go with just pure wrestling. Have you thought about doing MMA or anything like that?
I actually have, yeah.
Yes.
I would not know where to start though, but that is like an interest. Like just like afterwards, if I still want to compete or if I still want to.
California, there's a lot of MMA
You
gyms.
could be an
Yeah.
MMA fighter and a detective. That'd be crazy.
That would be really cool.
Sick.
What sparked your interest in like detective criminology stuff? That's kind
That's
of
a
an
great
interesting
question,
route.
Josh.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks.
Nice job, buddy.
Oh wait, okay,
That
do it
wasn't
again and add
demoralizing.
an explosion at the end.
Oh man.
Do we have one of those?
Wait. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. I couldn't really tell you like a certain turning point for me.
It's
I
all
just
those
kind of.
true crime documentaries.
They're
Yeah.
fantastic. Same with the crime shows.
Yeah.
I'm starting to like those.
Yeah.
I love crime shows.
Yeah.
Me and my grandma. It was like when I was younger. We would like just watch crime shows all day. Like crime shows or like ghost shows. I love watching ghost shows. It's
Ghost
like-
shows.
Yeah.
Really?
Let's go down that rabbit hole.
Okay. Well, I got a lot to talk about with ghosts.
Yes.
So
I don't know how I feel about Ghost,
I believe.
but I like going down weird rabbit holes.
Yeah. I believe in ghosts 100%.
Okay, why?
Convinced that my house is haunted. Like
Ooh.
my back home house.
Really?
Convinced it was
Why?
haunted. So before my actual house now, when I was living with my biological dad, he would be gone like all day. I would be like like all day. I'd be, alone all day. I was like maybe 11. And so, there's not really much to do. So I just like sit around the house.
Watch TV.
Watch TV. I heard footsteps like on the roof. We had a 1-story house. So I was like, okay, that's weird. So I went outside and there was like, I don't know what to call it, but like there's like a little like staircase that like brought you up to like this grassy area from outdoors. And so you could see the roof from there.
Right.
So I go outside. My dogs are all outside. They're not barking or anything. So I'm
Dogs
like,
be
okay.
going nuts if somebody's on the roof.
Yeah, and so I'm like looking on the roof. I don't see anything. I'm like, okay, that's kind of weird, whatever. And I tell my grandma, and she's like, oh, like yeah, that's really weird. And she tells her friend. I forgot where her friend was from. I think she was from like Thailand or something. But her friend starts like freaking out. She's like, that's not a good sign. That something demonic's there. And I was like, yeah, whatever. Like, all right.
That's jumping to the massive
Yeah.
extreme.
So I was like, I don't think so. But that was pretty weird. It's happened a couple more times. And I was like, okay, this is really weird. Doors would like just open and close, just like very slowly, like creaking close. And
With the
at
windows
first-
open?
Which is creepy as
No,
hell.
there wasn't. Yeah, that's what I thought
Oh.
at first. Like, okay, maybe the window's open. But it's like
How old are
winter,
you when this happened?
Like 11 or 12.
So you're old enough to like
Yeah.
know
so,
what's
like,
happening.
I understand that that's scary as hell.
Yeah.
You're not like seeing
what's going
things.
on? No, I was freaking out. And then
If you would have said like 8, I would have been a little skeptical.
no, yeah.
But 12-year-olds know what's going on.
Yeah, and I don't know, like that, like uneasy feeling. The entire time that I lived there, it was bad. I don't know. And then my house now, with my mom and dad, there was this one time, I forgot what I was doing. I was like a freshman in high school. It was like a while ago, but I was taking a video, and I was gonna send it to my group chat, my friends, and you could hear a voice in the back of the video that's not like it's a whispering voice, like. And I was like,
That's weird.
Yeah, I'd be moving.
Yeah.
That would
That's-
scare the
It
shit out of
was
me.
like
That's crazy.
2:00 in the morning. Only me and my dog
that's even
are
worse.
in my room. The TV's not on. Everyone in the house is asleep. I'm freaking out. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, did I just catch a voice? What's happening?
That's
And then there's just like a lot of stuff like that. Like, I heard my name being called once.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
no,
that
I'd
would
be out of
it
there.
for me.
Yeah.
we're moving. Burn the house down. We're moving.
No, it was so scary. My little brother was home at the time. And so I asked him, I was like, hey, like, did you call me? Do you need something? He's like, what are you talking about? I was like, did you just say my name right now? He's like, no. And I was like, did you hear anyone say my name? He's like, no. I was like, okay, cool. I'm losing it. Got it. My parents were gone. I mean, it was, just me and my brother. And
How old's your brother?
He is like 10 now. Yeah, he's 10 now. So at the time, he was maybe like
4.
no, okay, wait, no.
You said you were 12, right?
No. This is like when I was a freshman
Oh,
in high
okay.
school now. So this is,
4. So he's like
yeah.
8. No, 6, 8-ish.
I think 8-ish, because he was able to like speak sentences. Like he told me, he didn't call me, but yeah, I don't know. It was just
That's
very,
weird.
very scary, very freaky. Did not enjoy it. My mom can attest to this. We will see sometimes just like figures in like your peripheral, and you like look real quick to try to find it, nothing there. Freaks me out so bad.
That is freaky.
Yeah, that would be
So I'm not the only one going crazy because she's seen it too. So
major
Jeez.
anxiety inducing. For like that would be not.
yeah.
There's been one time I thought I saw a ghost. And it was when I worked at the movie theater. We were going to clean one of the theaters, and me and this girl I worked with, who was like, I think she's 4 or 5 years younger than me. And we were cleaning the theater, and sometimes people fall asleep watching movies. We thought we heard snoring. That's when he fell asleep. Nobody woke him up. And it scared both of us. And me being how I was, this was not long ago, but you go look. I gave her a broom.
Oh yeah, that'll do it.
Why I made her go up there, I don't know. And there was nothing in there. But we heard something. It was probably the projector just making noise.
Yeah.
But it like really sounded like something in there. And there was a point where nobody would go in that theater alone after that happened.
Yeah, that's.
And then the one next to it was so dark in there, and people also thought it was haunted. So those 2 theaters, nobody would ever clean alone.
People talk like Sibley's haunted over here.
I've never been in
Yeah.
there.
I've heard that a lot.
Well, I mean, you also heard the whole stories about every time you walk on grass, you're probably walking on dead people on this campus.
I've never heard that before.
I've
That's
never heard
murdered
that.
on this.
Somebody
campus.
did get
Oh,
murdered on
I
this.
heard about that.
when was
Yeah.
this?
It's an inside joke between me and my fraternity that
Oh, God.
Mary Sibley will haunt us in our chat room whenever we're like, because like we used to have like a strand of Christmas lights instead of like LED lights because we were cheap, and these were like old, like before I joined, and we were watching a movie. It had to have been a horror movie, and like half of the lights just like randomly went out.
Oh.
So we're just like, Mary Sibley, is that you?
I wouldn't doubt Sibley's haunted. When I moved my friend out of there,
Yeah.
sketchy ass building.
But yeah, there was like an article I read. It was from like 2020 or 2021 or something. How when they used to have like the graveyard here.
What?
They used to have like a graveyard here.
That's news to me.
And
I think it's still back there.
it is, but
Yeah.
they dug everybody
Oh
up.
yeah, there is.
So
a
they
graveyard.
dug-
It's
they-
by,
The pond.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's back behind. It's behind this building,
Yeah.
out there by the
Yeah.
off
Yeah.
to the right.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
By the football field.
Yeah.
It's still there.
Yeah. But
There's
apparently
headstones and
they
stuff.
dug everybody up from it.
Why?
Cool. Hashtag Lindenwood.
I don't know. I don't remember
That's
the
not
article
easy
that
to
well.
do.
No,
Also, I
but
think there's some
Porter, what you
legality
doing?
issues. To that.
yeah, but apparently
Apparently, that's a thing too.
there might be
calling him.
people like there just might be people that just didn't get dug up, and they might also just be in the ground in random places.
Cool.
How do we get down Lindenwood lore every time?
You've never heard of the person
No.
that murdered here?
No.
She got like
She was
beheaded.
beheaded.
Yeah,
What?
her head was in the
Yeah.
pond, right?
When?
Have you not?
The 80s, 90s
Oh.
times.
I don't know my
somewhere.
Lindenwood history.
I think late 80s, early 90s.
Yeah.
Somewhere
When did
around
this
there.
campus
was
become a
a-
thing? 1832.
1832. That's why the
Yeah.
passwords are all 1832 to
Yeah.
everything. Yeah.
Oh, there's.
My friend
cares?
told me about that. I think it was like the second week I was here. Kaden actually told
Oh,
me
was
about
it
that.
Kaden?
Yeah. She's like, yeah, there was a girl. She got decapitated here, but don't worry.
It's safe.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's how I know
thanks.
You're
Appreciate
you're
that.
pretty safe in St. Charles.
I like to think
On
so.
campus.
For
that
the
was
most,
a little sketchy.
Yeah.
But it's
For
not
the most
terrible.
part in
Yeah,
St.
it is
Charles-
a lot worse areas you can be.
Yeah.
if you ever go downtown, don't go over the bridge.
Oh, yeah, I promised my mom I wouldn't. She was very.
Now, if you have a group of people, how old? You're 18.
Go during the day. It's
you can't
fine.
get anywhere.
In St.
over
Louis,
there
nice.
anyway,
No,
so
yeah.
There's nothing to worry about. There's
you
a
go-
concert place
if you
over
go
there. A lot
during
of
the
people go
day-
to.
Oh,
better.
the amphitheater?
No, Pops across the bridge. It's in East St. Louis. It's
Did you
We got stuck in East St. Louis.
So it
one
was a
time.
good
It
place?
wasn't great.
no.
Oh,
I
let's
said
see.
Pops is fine.
in East St. Louis?
It's next to East St. Louis.
That's
Sauget?
area. Oh yeah, Sauget is kind of rough too.
It's rough. It's not as bad as East Side.
Yeah, just kind of.
It's like because there's security and stuff, like
Yeah.
Pops, and there's a couple of clubs over there.
Yeah,
Gateway
it's-
Grizzlies.
Yeah.
But you're
Yeah.
not old enough for those.
Yeah, I was like, yeah.
You're not missing much. I've never been. I'm scared to go.
Getting stuck in East St. Louis one time wasn't that fun. My dad was with us, and after a Cardinal game, and he took the wrong turn. And
You got to take a real wrong turn to get over
I
there.
know. We ended up not. He made some jokes that I can't say. here,
Yeah.
Well,
but
the racetrack
Cut the mic.
is in East St. Louis,
yeah.
and
No,
like I got offered a job over there. It's like y'all got to pay me a lot of money to go to East St. Louis every week.
yeah.
Without a bulletproof
didn't.
Jeep.
We ran a stop sign once because it was like middle of the day driving
Don't
to East
stop.
St. Louis.
No.
Like no
We
one
had to
around.
stop
Like
and
I
we
ain't
locked
stopping.
There's more
Lord.
advice for you. Don't stop if you go over there.
In East St. Louis?
Don't
It's
stop.
bad.
Noted.
St. Louis itself's not too
No,
bad.
it's
though.
not
just,
great,
It's that.
but it's-
Well, no, that's that. Once you go to the Illinois side, it's really rough. But
Yeah.
It's the murder
I've never had
capital of the
issues. I've never had
country.
issues in St.
Oh,
Louis.
that's fun.
I've heard
Issac,
about
not
issues
here.
in St. Louis.
Yeah.
East- Actually, we're number 2.
For what?
Eastside's number 2. New Orleans passed us up.
Oh, really? I
Yeah.
thought
What?
Memphis would have passed
What?
us.
Murder capital.
Oh yeah, Memphis is close too, and Birmingham's
Get a
still
round
up
of
there.
applause.
Yeah.
Birmingham.
Yeah, St. Louis.
Is that still ridiculously loud, Josh?
No, it's gotten better. It's probably because I'm going. You can go on.
Did I press the right button?
Yeah, that's the applause.
Round of applause.
That's
Where
probably.
there was like round of applause. and I just-
Letting him know we know how to work that was a bad idea.
That's okay.
Well, like I said, there's 4 different.
I literally have
We're
only
gonna
touched it
figure that out
since
tomorrow.
we
We'll play
started
with
this
that.
episode, okay?
Yeah,
Okay, do it again.
this is actually this is just a bunch of random.
You're a bad influence
shit.
on him.
What happens if I
That's
press
cute
these
that you
buttons?
think I let people influence me.
I don't know. Probably
What
highlights
is that?
Yes. Micro.
it. That's my mic. It's your mic.
Cool. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, don't mess with that.
do it tomorrow.
But yeah, no, like this show has been just random, huh?
It has.
Really have to-
Talking
Wrong
about
with
weather,
that.
talking about
Let's go back a little bit to.
murders and food.
Let's go
and
back to a little bit
ghosts.
more about wrestling.
Okay.
Wait, what's been your favorite moment at Lindenwood so far?
You stole my question, you rat bastard.
Really? That's
Yeah.
great.
Well, it's similar.
Can we come back to that? I'm gonna have to think
Sure.
about that.
Yeah.
for-
Let's do one. Do your favorite wrestling experience
Yeah.
in general, and then your favorite non-wrestling experience at Lindenwood.
Okay.
What's like your crowning achievement?
Oh.
Or you like the highlight of your wrestling career? A
At
moment
Lindenwood
you
so
think of when you think
Like here at Lindenwood?
no
Oh,
in
just in
general
general?
in your wrestling career, like the proudest moment. I'm asking 12 questions in one here,
Okay, I hear you though.
but
I
you know
hear
what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Like your best experience.
My best experience is probably winning my. It was in the finals at Women's Nationals. The first time I cut to 88.
The first time.
The first time.
The first
I had
time
to
she was
cut
a champion.
twice. Yeah, it was definitely winning that match. I just remember I didn't even know that I beat her yet because I beat her by tech. So I scored 10 points, and I mean I wasn't like looking at the scoreboard to see what my points were.
You're a little more. You're occupied.
Yeah.
A little preoccupied.
But
Yeah.
the ref blew the whistle, and I stood up, and I was like, "What's going on?" And then I saw the points, and we both went back to the circle. He raised my hand. Immediately, I just started like bawling my eyes out. I was so
And this made you a
happy.
national champion.
Yeah.
That's a big
And
deal.
Press the
I-
applause button for that one. National champion, folks.
Yeah.
That is amazing.
I ran back to my dad because he was in my corner. He was coaching me. I ran back to him. I like jumped into his arms. He's like, "We did it!" And I just started crying. I was
That's
like,
awesome.
"Yeah, we did. Thank you." It was, oh my God. Yeah, I will forever remember that moment. It meant so much to me.
That sounds like it's. How old were you? 16, 17?
17?
So this was recently then.
16, 17?
This was a year or two ago.
Yeah, 2022.
Oh yeah, so
Oh,
very
that's
recent then.
cool.
That's
Yeah.
really awesome. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Can you? So we know very little about wrestling.
Okay.
I know you can win by pin.
Yeah.
I know how that works.
Yeah.
Can you explain points? Because I know you
Okay.
get a point for like a takedown.
Yeah.
Get somebody on their back. Sort of.
Yeah, so it's gonna be different for each style. So there's Greco, there's folk style, and freestyle. Greco is no legs. You cannot touch the legs at all. So like all
Really?
like it's a
So no double legs, no single legs.
no, none of that.
That sounds.
I mean, it's very very fun to watch.
That
though.
sounds painful.
Yeah, definitely.
It's all like body shots and head shots.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I mean, like exactly. Yeah, you could still like shoot in, but it's gonna be like to the body. Obviously, you can't
Right.
touch the legs.
You can't shoot low,
Yeah, but
which is like mostly what you're taught, isn't it? In high school and college,
yeah. I mean,
to
that's
shoot takedowns.
yeah. But I don't know. Me personally, I feel like I like Greco a little better. I would probably rank it like freestyle, Greco, folk style.
Say that again.
Like freestyle, like number 1,
Okay.
Greco number 2, and then folk style number 3.
What is in freestyle is everything?
Yeah, freestyle. So like it's basically like you can do big throws. You know, you're like allowed to like gut wrench them. You get points.
You
for
can gut
every
wrench?
time. Yeah. So like every time their back turns to the mat, every time they break 90 degrees, you get 2 points. So it's
Okay.
very fast paced, kind of like
Exciting.
Exactly.
And what's the third one?
Folk style. It's not my favorite.
What's
that's
that?
That's high school wrestling. So
Okay.
it's like you have to hold them on their back for like 5 seconds, and then
For-
you get points. And
That's not a pin.
well, I mean, ref's discretion.
Isn't if you get someone in their back for 5? Isn't it 3 count
Yeah. Well, like I
normally?
said ref's discretion. A lot of refs are kind of sucky at calling pins.
I've seen someone like legit have someone on the ground, like they gave up for 10 seconds and the ref still never called it. I'm just sitting there watching. I'm just like, he's clearly not fighting back. Like that looks like a pin to me, right?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know, not my favorite, but
I
it
could
is what it is.
be wrong on this, but I know MMA there's submissions and stuff. Is there submissions?
No.
No submissions at all.
No submissions. Well, I mean, like obviously, if you're like choking this guy out and you're tapping, then if you're like in high school, they'll let it go. College, I'm actually not sure, but like above college, like open, I don't think they really care about that.
Okay.
I don't believe so.
You're not gonna put somebody in a figure 4.
No, yeah, that's not allowed.
That's different stuff.
Well, I mean, you can use it, but it's illegal. So like they'll stop it. They'll like either give them a point because you're doing an illegal move, or they'll just be like, hey, knock it off.
It's the same thing if you suplex somebody.
Suplexes are allowed.
They are?
In freestyle, not folk style.
Like full-on suplexes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tuck your head.
Yeah. Learn to fall.
Have you ever suplexed somebody?
I have.
Is it fun?
It was really fun.
That's just like pure domination over somebody.
You're just like kind of looking at them like.
What kind of suplex was it?
It was straight back. Well, it was like a little more to the side actually.
Like facing each other? You ever back?
No, so well actually.
I like suplexes.
Yeah. So I don't know if this is just like my team back home or like if this is like universal, but face to face we call that a salto.
A what?
A salto.
Oh, I know that's belly to belly.
Yeah. So yeah, that's belly to belly suplex, and then back to belly is a suplex.
That's like a German style, like you throw somebody behind you.
I'm not too
Or
sure.
like you pick them up from the. I don't get caught in the microphone every 4 seconds.
It's gonna have to be recorded too.
Huh?
It's
Well, I'm not gonna do anything.
Oh, okay. I was zoned out.
So you get somebody at your back like this. You pick them up, put them on their side.
That's not a suplex. That's just a mat return.
That's just side. So you're throwing. If you have them like this, you're throwing it behind you.
Yeah, going
That's
straight
German.
back.
I know that it's a German suplex. I don't know if I picked up any of that, but
I heard it. Kind of.
I've seen enough Brock Lesnar stuff.
Yeah.
I like suplexes. They look cool.
I think they're fun. They're really fun. Once you like actually learn how to,
Not kill somebody.
Yeah, and like just
Because
kind
you
of
could easily kill somebody.
Yeah.
Drop them on their neck, right?
Yeah, that's.
But that's,
scary.
I mean, that says your opponent's an idiot. More
Yeah,
than
I mean,
your
like,
fault.
just go with the flight for real.
If you're-
Don't fight it.
Yeah.
I mean, you're already up in the air. You're not really gonna come down very
I didn't know you
easily.
could do that in collegiate wrestling.
Yeah, freestyle and Greco though.
Oh, that makes high school you can't do that.
Yeah, so men's collegiate wrestling is folk style, so you can't really. That's like the exact same as high school wrestling. They wrestle the same one, so you can't.
So when does freestyle happen? If it's not in high school or college.
Off season.
Okay.
Really.
So like NCAA doesn't do it.
For women they do, but
Okay.
yeah, men have folk style, which I think is pretty lame.
Interesting. That's pretty cool. I didn't know you could do that. That sounds like fun to do to somebody.
It definitely is.
I keep talking about wanting to go through a table, so.
Yeah, it's like the third time you mentioned it.
I really
That'll
want to go
that'll
through
be
a table.
TikTok
Really?
too. Here's what we can do. We can get a breakaway table. We can have Izzy.
No, Izzy will hurt me.
No, I won't.
No, it won't. Not intentionally.
That's the problem. You ever wanted to go through a table?
I can't say I have. No.
I figured I was.
I think
I
that's
feel
just
like
you.
most people probably have.
Well, I'm not most people, evidently.
Fair point. That is a fair point.
So you might have said it. Which kind of suplex do you like to do the best? The back one?
Straight back.
Belly to back? Those are, looks fun to do. I'd be too afraid to get hurt to do it.
I mean, obviously you'll have to practice it. So like practice on the dummy or like have your teammates like, hey,
You're basically manhandling somebody.
Yeah. But I mean, that's basically what wrestling is.
That's
so,
true.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, but I feel like suplexing is just like pure dominance over somebody.
Yeah, it's kind of
Because they have no control. They're up in the air fighting.
I think it's fun.
Have you been suplexed?
Yes.
Is that fun?
No.
It hurts.
I mean, well, yeah. I might be biased because I lost that match, but
If you had won, would you have been okay with it?
yeah, I'd be like, I got thrown, but I still beat you.
That would be pretty bad if you suplex somebody and they came back.
That would be a little embarrassing. So, I mean,
If you won every match, you've suplexed somebody?
I've only suplexed one person, and I won that match. So yes.
All right. How about that?
Yeah.
You ever injure anybody?
Yes.
Intentionally?
No.
Well, I got maybe not sick, but does that feel like, I guess heat of the moment,
your bones.
heat of the moment, it's probably like, like, fuck yeah, I won. But like afterward, it's like,
I mean,
what's that like? I'm sure it's not great, but like.
Yeah, I always feel bad. Like, obviously, like, I know you're trying to hurt me.
Yeah.
So
it's kind of like a fair game.
But you're not trying to hurt them.
exactly.
You're trying to knock them out of the match. You want them to wrestle tomorrow.
Yeah, there's some people, though, like, some just dirty wrestlers. They'll, like, if you have, like, your hand taped or something, or, like, you dislocated a finger.
They'll
go for it.
Yeah, they'll, like,
That's dirty.
Target it. It's like, dude, come on, please.
I feel like you get that in a lot of sports, though. People that target.
There's somebody everywhere.
Yeah.
It's shitty.
And football in the Dominican suit was like that.
Hockey does that too. That's why they don't ever specify the injury. They
Yeah, it's
say,
smart.
They say upper body or lower body.
Is wrestling like that?
No.
No, they say exactly what it is.
Well, they don't say it.
If you hurt your knee, they say you hurt your knee.
Well, they'll call injury time, then I think it's like 5 minutes. You have 5 minutes to recover. It's not during the match, so it's like a separate time.
Okay.
And then like obviously the trainers are gonna come over and assess you and everything, and then your opponent's right there, so it's not like they're gonna be like walk away so you don't see it. Yeah. So it's not like they're gonna say, oh, he hurt his knee, she hurt her elbow, but I mean like it's not private either.
Oh, okay.
I'll be back in a minute.
Okay.
Somebody keep it going.
Okay.
Probably not. You can pause it for a minute. I'll be right back.
Well, we can keep it going. We'll be fine. We're not. We're capable.
Are you?
Yes.
Yes, we're capable of keeping going. Jesus.
Damn.
Guy has no faith in us. God.
Yeah. So, did you think about your favorite Lindenwood memory? Did you say moment or memory when you asked?
Well,
I guess same thing, but like it's a little
Your favorite moment at Lindenwood's over, or just like experience. It doesn't have to be wrestling necessarily.
Just in general. I mean, I feel like we got some pretty.
Well, it also
fun
probably
stuff.
goes hand in hand with the fact that you came from California and literally knowing nobody.
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine doing that.
Yeah.
It was definitely tough. I would say the water slides. We have one of the girls, she has a house on campus, and you know like those you guys know where Karen Street is?
Vaguely.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
That hill like going down
Yeah.
in the houses. Yeah, we'll have a water slide there. It's so much fun.
It's kind of cool.
Yeah,
sounds like fun.
we just like put tarps out. It's a blast. But I think the first time we did that, we invited some of the guys over, and then the girls were there, and it was like we were all able to like socialize and be like, oh hey, like I'm a freshman here, nice to meet you, blah blah blah. You know, you're able to like actually talk to your teammates without like your coach being there and being like
Over your shoulder. Yeah.
Yeah. So it was very nice. It was very fun.
Yeah, I assume you were very nervous.
Oh yeah,
coming
definitely.
here. Yeah.
I was like, I don't know anyone. My roommate, she's actually from Colorado, so I wasn't sure like how she would be because my brother told me like a couple stereotypes about people from Colorado.
Yeah.
I was like, okay. And then I met her, she's the sweetest girl ever. Love her. Love you, Morgan.
People here for the most part
Shout
are
out
pretty
Morgan.
great.
Yeah.
Like I think we got Lindenwood as a whole is a pretty good student population.
Yeah.
Jack Gardner, guys.
Yeah. Fuck Jack. Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard he shit on me whenever I wasn't here, so I'm just shitting here.
Jack, if you listen to this, fuck you. I'm not editing that out. Hey, buddy.
I heard laughing down the hall.
See, we can keep it going.
What's iconic?
Yeah.
No,
You're going insane.
What'd I miss?
Nothing. You weren't gone. You never left.
You cut
How
it?
was
That's my
the?
pregnancy test.
No, we've
Oh,
been.
shit, good for you. Did you study?
Yeah.
Cool.
What are we talking about though?
Lindenwood.
Oh,
We were talking about team bonding and her being nervous coming here from
Okay.
all the way from California.
Yeah, it was very far from home.
Yeah.
But I like to think I adjusted pretty well. I mean, there was never really a point where I got homesick, really. I feel like I surrounded myself with, like, people who will keep me busy, keep me going. Like, we would just randomly go places just to go places. And I never really, like, felt like I had a chance to be sad that, you know, my friends and family weren't here because I met new friends and, you know, I got, like, new family now, in a way.
Yeah.
was this your
Helps a
teammates
lot,
you met
yeah.
like right away? Okay.
That was like the exact same experience for me whenever that's how it was for me whenever I came here last year. Like, granted, I didn't come from Southern California. I came from Southern Illinois, but like a little bit of a lot less of a travel to get back there. But like still, like my friends here, shout out Phi Delta Theta, but it's like you, like they gave me a reason to like not get homesick. They gave me a reason to like not be bored and things like that. And yeah, love them to death. Love them to death.
Yeah, it's
Except for you,
like-
Joe, if you're listening. Joe, if you're listening, Joe Sakita, fuck you.
Did we walk past him yesterday in the cafeteria? We walked past a lot of people that you say hi to.
Yeah, you do
I
say hi to
was
a
Are you
lot
in a
of people.
sorority?
no,
Would you ever join a sorority?
no hate on sororities, just not the life for
Not
me.
your thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do that.
couldn't
It's
do
a
it.
very big difference between being a wrestler and having to be like in season all the time, like you said,
Yeah,
and being in a sorority or a frat.
we make jokes that like we're our own little sorority.
kind of
Yeah,
are.
You
pretty
can
much.
you can make that claim for like I think any sports team really because
Yeah.
they're all together and yeah,
So, I
which is
mean,
cool.
It feels like it, you know.
Yeah.
It feels like your own little family.
Yeah, together all the
That's a
time.
good
yeah.
way, a good thing though.
Yeah,
Like,
definitely.
you definitely want people like that.
around.
Because I don't know about you, Lucas, but we both live like 45 minutes away.
Yep.
I lived on campus for like 2 weeks and was miserable.
Really.
I didn't know anybody. Nobody talked to me. I had no friends here.
Well, the first semester I was here, I didn't talk to anyone.
Right.
I didn't know
Same.
anybody.
That's
And-
how I was too my first semester here. We
and
started at the same time.
Second
Okay.
semester was fine, and now it's like,
Now,
thank God I finally met people
Right.
that want to do
like
what
I
wanna do.
I moved out after I only had to be here 2 days a week.
Mm-hmm.
I found that out after I started.
Oh, fun.
So I moved out and saved $5,000. But,
It's expensive to live here.
It's
It is
crazy
very
expensive.
to live here.
Yeah, yeah.
and to live in a trash hole like Cobb's.
bad.
Yes, it is. There was no hot water for a week.
Oh, that's.
Yes, it is that bad.
It's kind of like
Yeah,
my
my shower's
apartment.
bipolar, but like it. My shower one time, like it went from to where like my skin felt like it was burning off. Then like 3 seconds later, I had to. It was like I was like freezing. I'm just like, what the hell's happening?
The water in my dorm like never gets cold, no matter
That
how.
must be nice.
Yeah, it's kind of the goal though, right?
Right, you don't want cold showers.
Yeah.
Does
Some
shower
people
work in your
do.
dorm?
It does. I
Hey,
was gonna say,
sometimes
new
it-
site. Yeah, I don't have any complaints about.
Are you in the one
showers
by
here.
Evans?
What
Yes.
dorm are you in?
Well,
What is it?
That
Reynolds?
area?
Reynolds. Okay.
So it's more like by the baseball field.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't
Right
ever
there.
go over there.
Yeah.
Should
Friday.
Lindenwood baseball. Be there Friday.
I have.
Be there Friday.
I'm being paid
Be
to
there
be there.
Friday's coming out next week.
Be there on March
Well,
1st of
Be there next
last week.
or last week.
Right.
Find a time
been
machine and then go back to March
Look
1st.
up Lindenwood baseball schedule and be there every game.
Is there
Yeah.
any more wrestling meets at home?
No.
No. Is there only one left? Nationals?
Yeah, just nationals. The guys actually had their last home duel of like ever.
That's
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
sad. You want to talk about that at all?
We can talk about that.
What? How do you feel about that? You said your boyfriend's a wrestler.
Yeah.
Here or
Yeah.
Okay.
Here.
You have good insight on this.
Yeah, it was very, very disappointing to hear. I mean, they found out like after their duel.
yeah. Did they
which-
call everybody to the theater?
Yeah.
I drove
Really?
past at that time and thought
Yeah.
it was odd.
And
that
they kind
there
of
was
just
a lot
like gave
cars.
everybody a folder and was like, "Hey,
They
sorry."
had, did they have any idea it was coming?
The yes and no, I think. I don't think they expected it to be them. Because they got told like the day before, like, hey, they might cut the program.
The day before. Jesus.
That's-
The
yeah,
day
that's still
before they
not-
had the meeting, and so I don't think they were really expecting it. I mean, you literally just lost a duel. You're already kind of feeling down,
Right.
and then your coach tells you that your program might get cut. The whole reason why you came here.
Is your boyfriend from here?
Yeah,
Okay.
he's from Missouri, but
Is he staying here?
yeah, he is. He is.
That's good at least. She's
Yeah.
very happy.
Very happy. Thank you.
Did you meet him here?
I did. Yeah, it was funny. I met him the first day that I got here.
Is this a
actually.
pretty common thing where wrestlers are dating other wrestlers? Because Caden said the same thing. She's dating a wrestler.
Yes. Yeah.
Because
I would
are you
say
around the
so.
guys' team a lot?
Yeah. I
So
mean,
you
we're
bond.
we're all like really
Huh?
good
So you
friends
bond
though.
and
Yeah.
stuff, yeah.
Yeah, like I feel like we all just get along really well though, you know. So
Because you guys are on the same mindset on everything.
exactly. I mean, like we know, and I feel like that's like a very big plus of being a wrestler and dating a wrestler is he knows like I can't eat certain things because I'm
Yeah.
you know
You
on
share
a
a lifestyle.
diet. Yeah, I'm like I have to go to practice. I can't spend time with you. I have to get some more training and I can't spend time with you. I can't be here to spend time with you this week and I have a tournament. So it's very like you understand each
Yeah,
other.
you share the lifestyle. Yeah.
Yeah.
Most people wouldn't understand that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
They'd be like, you don't want to see me.
Exactly. It's like I can't help it. Please, I'm already suffering enough. Leave me alone.
It's not
But
that you don't want to see him. It's that you don't have time.
I literally can't. Yeah.
You have to work out, or you have to go to practice, or you have to rest.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, it's I don't know. I feel like
It's like a support, like a built-in support system.
exactly. I really
Like, I mean, it
appreciate
should
that.
be anyway.
I appreciate you. Thank you.
Is he a pretty good wrestler?
I'd say so. Yeah. He's very, very humble about it. Like,
It seems like a lot of people are, and I wish people would be less humble.
I mean, you.
And like, tell me how you're.
It's hard to be not like to brag about yourself. I mean, in any light, no matter what you're doing.
I guess I'm just the opposite then.
I'll brag about
But I
myself.
also have nothing to brag about. So
I mean, you don't want to be
Eureka.
like, oh, I'm the best. I do this. You don't do anything. You're a loser. I'm
that's
doing
a big
this.
difference than what I was thinking.
Yeah, I don't know. I just like to be like, I'm like everyone else, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I have my own life. I have my own things that I have to do. I have my own accomplishments, you know.
I think that's what it
Doesn't really
boils
set me
down
aside.
to. A lot of people don't want to stick out anymore, and I get that. I'm
Yep.
the same way. I
We
don't
wanna
want to
be
stick
a
out.
follower,
no matter
not a
how
leader.
great
I
you
get
are,
that,
just
but you
wanna-
also want to be like you worked really hard to get here. Be proud of it.
I'm proud of it.
Like-
I'm just not gonna shove it down your throat though.
Yeah.
Because I mean, why do you care? You know.
Right.
So
I think that's really cool to hear stuff like that.
thank you.
And I want to know when people are good at things.
Yeah.
I want to know you're a 2-time national champion, or is that right? 2-time, 3-time?
One time national.
One time. I was
champion.
close.
Yeah, multiple time. All American.
Finalists. That's still like
Really impressive.
amazing.
Thank you.
And that takes, what, you said 10 years of work to get to that point? Doesn't happen to anybody.
Yeah, it took a while, but I feel like I don't know. At this point, like being a college wrestler, you're looked at as like a professional.
Right.
You know,
You're at the highest level.
Yeah, you
of-
want to represent.
It's collegiate, amateur? Which one do you like better? Same. I mean the same.
collegiate. Yeah, I mean the same. Basically.
Collegiate. You're at the highest level of collegiate wrestling. That's not the Olympics. And the Olympics is a whole totally another thing.
Yeah,
Because it's not the same style. There's different. I think there's different styles in the Olympics.
Just like Greco and
Freestyle. And that's not what you do in high school and college.
No.
So you got to adjust to that. It's just a whole. That's really, really impressive that you're at this point.
it's
And
yeah.
any college athlete, like.
Yeah, I have just huge respect to all those who got me here, though.
Mhm.
You know, just
You're
like my
not there without your
coaches.
coaches and, like you said,
Exactly.
your dad.
Yeah, especially my dad. I mean, there's been like a lot of times where he didn't need to be by my side to console me off the mat, but you know,
He was there for you.
yeah, he was there for me. He,
Sounds like a good guy.
oh, love him to death. And I mean, especially because, like, not trying to get too deep into it, but like that's my stepdad,
Right.
So it's like he did not have to step up
He-
like that.
Cares about you just as much you care about him.
Exactly, and I appreciate him so much. I'm gonna send him this podcast.
Yeah?
You better listen
Do
to
Yeah.
this.
Spread the word.
Shout him out.
Shout out Jim, love you. Shout out Coach Carl too, love you. See you soon.
They sound like good people.
Yeah.
They are.
They
Love
wouldn't.
them. Love
Sounds like you wouldn't be here without them. So,
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
do you think if your dad hadn't been a wrestler and got like one of your other, you said your older sibling
Yeah,
wrestled,
my older brother.
would you think you would ever take it up on your own?
No. No, not at all. I mean, I didn't have anyone to push me, you know. Like he was there, he's been through all this, so I feel like he really had some insight of, you know, how to train us and how to coach us and make us understand that like this is what you're doing wrong, this is what you need to fix, this is how far you can get. And I mean, if it weren't for him, I would not be here, really.
That's awesome that
Yeah.
he's like that and that he
No.
played that big of a part of your life. And you said he's your stepdad,
Yeah,
so he definitely didn't have to do that.
exactly. That's what I mean, I just, you know, no words can really describe how much I appreciate that man. He's
That's awesome.
yeah, he's the
That's really
best.
good to hear. Not everybody has that relationship with their stepdad, so
I know, and that's I mean, I realize how
that says
lucky
how
I
great
am.
of a guy he is.
Yeah, I mean, he's he's the best.
Sounds like it.
Yeah.
We've been taking emotional turns lately.
I don't like it.
There's nothing wrong with. Oh,
Oh.
No, I do like it.
I'm
It's
kidding. I'm kidding.
shows we're human. People are human. There's nothing wrong with
Yeah.
that. Let's go back to his question. Favorite non-wrestling
we
memory.
already
Oh,
talked
we went
about
through
that
that.
when
We
you were in
did?
the bathroom.
Yeah, you weren't here.
You were
Yeah,
gone.
God.
Well, what was it?
It was a slip and slide with the girls and the guys.
Okay.
Yeah, the
Awesome.
wrestling teams. We all came together. It was like a very
I was
good.
going for 30 seconds.
You were gone for like 2 minutes.
Okay. Well, I had to walk over there.
No, you had to walk. God.
Yeah, it was just very good, like social interaction and just like being able to meet everyone, without a coach looking over your shoulder and just, being able to talk, not freely, but like introduce
yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
Get to know
Actual
people, not
who
just
they are and not their sport and
not
why
just
they're
wrestling.
here and their accolades, how long they've been wrestling for, exactly.
Is everybody on the team their life they live and breathe wrestling? I can't talk today.
Wrestling.
Thanks. Live and breathe wrestling. If I said it slowly, I can do it.
Yes, I like to think. Well, not I like to think so. I do think so. I can also recognize that a lot of us are our own person too. Like we're not all just wrestling, which I feel like is very big because, like I said, wrestling is very. It's like I don't know. It takes a toll on you sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
So it's good to be able to be your own person besides what your sport is. So it's definitely. I don't know. It's definitely hard. I do feel like everyone on the team is serious about it, though.
You have to be.
Yeah.
If you're at this point, like
we all want to get to the same spot.
you're not riff-raff off the street that
Yeah.
just showed up in high school practice. Like, I want to do this.
Exactly. I mean,
You earned it.
Yeah, you worked for this. You came here to be a national champion or a regional champion, whatever your goals were. I feel like we are all on the same page regarding that.
That's awesome.
Definitely.
And it's a very individual sport too.
Yes. Well,
You're competing against these people for a spot. Are you? Is that high school or is that college too?
oh, that's college too. It's a very individual sport, as in you are on the mat by yourself. There's no team that's like gonna pass you the ball or
Right.
something.
Nobody's gonna set you up for
Yeah.
a pin.
But I think the team dynamic is also very important because, without your team, you don't have anyone to lean back on, those hard matches that just get you and, that one move that you should have done that you forgot how to do, and you can work with your teammates on it when you get back to the room. So I think it's a very not just individual sport in a sense that you do need your teammates there for you, which, as I said, my teammates are just like that, and it's great. It's wonderful.
Sounds like you can't do any better than the girls you have around you.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, we have some incoming freshmen, too, next year. I'm so excited for them to get here.
Have you met them? Any of them yet?
Yeah, one of them is actually my friend
Oh,
from
really?
California.
That works out good then.
Yeah,
That's exciting.
So I'm excited for my
So we
little
got
recruit
two
to
people
come.
from California.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Let's get her on next year.
That's
Get on
awesome.
the podcast.
That'll be exciting. We'd love to have her.
Cali takeover.
We'll be here.
We
Well,
will.
Well,
I don't know.
What?
I don't know. Well, it depends. Well, I guess next year's. Never mind. Next year.
Next
we'll be
year,
here.
There's a,
Izzy
there's a,
might not be here.
There's
but
a
we'll
fall
be here.
semester.
The podcast will still be here.
Yes.
We
I-
might not be, but
I hear next year, and I think next spring, and nah,
maybe.
I'll be
You'll be back for the podcast. You
yeah.
live 20 minutes away. You can cover the podcast.
I'm moving somewhere, so I don't know where yet. When our lease ends. So maybe
Just
20.
move 20 minutes the other way.
Yeah, I'd like to. And
Hey, buddy, I still got a 45-minute drive. So.
That's a you problem. It's a skill issue.
Would come out.
Eureka.
Yeah.
Crack.
Well,
Yeah.
you ever been to Eureka?
No. I
Yeah, I'm missing
There's
much.
nothing to do. Six
Just
Flags.
Six
that's it.
Flags.
That's about it.
I do want to go to Six Flags.
It's not that great.
Yeah.
I live
Well,
6 minutes from it. It's not that great. I haven't been. In,
If you've never been, it's
it might
great.
be. Are you a roller coaster junkie?
Yeah.
Oh, you'll
Okay,
like it
then you'll love it.
Okay.
You'll love it then.
Yeah, I've been to Six Flags in California. I wasn't sure if they're like different.
I've heard that one's really impressive though.
It's big.
Yeah.
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 It's a big park.
Last time I went on a roller coaster, I think I cried.
Oh.
Same, but I
well,
was 8.
mean,
I was 12. No, I was 14.
That's going
We're
over, it
getting
makes me so
borderline.
I don't care. I don't have much shame.
I mean, hey, it's
Lucky.
okay. I believed in Santa till I was 13. It's all right.
I figured out Santa wasn't real in a Walmart when I was 11,
That's
10.
I don't know when I figured
I
it
was like,
out.
"Hey, yo, mom, Santa's
I
not real." is
accidentally
she?"
spoiled Santa for like a 4-year-old. I felt really, really bad.
that's-
Disclaimer.
Yeah, I was talking about it and like he was like in the room and I was with his like older brother and we both knew and I said it out loud and I was like, fuck, I hope he doesn't hear me. And
It's the hardest thing
he
about
heard
having
me.
younger family members is you never know how long they believe
No.
into it, and it's hard.
My
to,
mom still like puts presents as from Santa even though we
yeah, it's kind of. I
You're
mean,
the
you guys are
youngest.
telling me Santa's
I'm
not
the
real.
keeps it
youngest.
fresh.
I'm the youngest by a minute.
Oh yeah, you have a twin.
Yep, he's a cop.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
How many
Yeah.
siblings do you have?
I have 4 brothers.
Dang.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, no wonder you're a good wrestler. Fighting your brothers. Are you the oldest, youngest, middle?
I'm I am the second oldest. So I'm the middle at my mom's, but I'm the oldest at my biological dad's.
Okay.
So.
Are they all wrestlers too?
My older brother is a wrestler. He goes to NMU, Northern Michigan.
I was just gonna ask what
Yeah.
in the world is NMU?
Northern Michigan. My little brother, the one that's 10 now, he's actually starting wrestling. He's
Okay.
he has a
Too
couple
excited.
tournaments now.
You excited for him?
I'm super excited.
You gonna help him out at all, or?
No, he's on his own. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I'm very proud of him. You know, we were thinking for a second that he's like gonna be the one that
Doesn't do it.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
Well. Yeah, nothing wrong with it. It'd be fun. But
It's exciting though, starting out.
yeah, definitely.
Teach him all the stuff.
Yeah, it's a blast.
What's the biggest piece of advice you could give somebody getting into wrestling?
Ooh.
Start young.
Start young. I will say the best advice actually that was given to me, and this might sound like kind of like an asshole, but it's really that nobody cares. Like if you lose a match and you are torn over, you're so upset. That was like your biggest mistake that you've ever made in your life. Nobody cares but you. Why are you crying over it? I mean, it was.
That does sound harsh, but I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, it was. That's when I got told that I was like, "What? What
Right.
are you talking about?" And yeah, I kind of realized like, you're right. You know, like it's not a big deal. Nobody cares except for me. Why am I making it huge?
You get back up
Exactly. Yeah.
as long as you get back up.
As long as you get back up. I mean, yeah, it's okay. You know, just like go cry a little bit in like the corner if you have to, but don't like throw a huge fit. Oh my gosh, you guys know AJ Ferrari?
AJ
Does anyone know AJ Ferrari here? Okay.
Should you go to school here?
No, it's a guy. I don't know. He was a wrestler at OSU. He got
AJ Ferrari.
yeah. Look up AJ Ferrari.
I am.
Oh my god, he is a good wrestler. So cocky, so
Popped right up.
cocky. Yeah, he's so bad. He recently went to the Soldier Salute last year in like December.
He looks like somebody that would act like that.
Are you looking at the
Yeah.
picture? Yeah. So he
After
lost.
burning his bridges with Iowa, AJ Ferrari. He
Yeah.
just looks like he's.
Look up where he.
Doesn't he
okay.
look like the kind of guy that would do that?
Yeah.
He got upset. Actually, no. I think I can't remember. He either won and he was celebrating by teabagging the guy, his opponent. This is like, yeah.
This is a grown adult.
That is a grown man right there.
He's 22 years old.
22 years old. He gets up. The guy's getting up too. He like takes his head and he just like starts humping it out of nowhere. Everyone's
Gnarly.
like, what the, like, what are you doing? And the guy gets up and pushes him. AJ Ferrari throws like a hook at him, like trying to fight him.
He started it. You don't get to hit back when you start it.
Exactly. And I don't know if I think they disqualified him.
Good.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they did. So the
Surprised
other
he didn't
guy.
get banned.
Oh, I mean, I think I wouldn't be surprised if he did. The other guy won because, like, you know, by forfeit. He just got disqualified. He can't win.
Mm-hmm.
So the other guy won. The crowd's cheering. AJ goes to the side of the mat, flips off the entire crowd, goes into the splits. A grown man splitting on the mat while flipping everyone off. Pops back up like nothing and just walks off.
Class act.
Yeah, that.
People would hit like him, or what's wrong with?
And that's what I mean. Nobody cares if
No.
you lost. Like, why are you making it such a
Did he
huge
lose the
thing?
match to start with?
No, he was winning. So, yeah.
So he's excessive celebration and being a bad sport.
Yeah. I mean,
That's
it was-
ridiculous.
Oh, hilarious. I don't know.
That's horrible. I can't. How do you act like that?
Oh, my God.
What would you do if one of your teammates did that?
Oh, we're throwing down in the bathroom. Like, you're not gonna make us all look like a fool.
It does. It makes everybody look like an idiot.
Exactly. But no. Thank God none of my teammates are like that. We
Hopefully.
I mean, we would not stop joking about that after it happened. We set our group chat, like on Snapchat, the background as the picture of him flipping off on the split.
I gotta find the picture.
Oh my God. I could show you if you can't find it. It's so hilarious. But
Oh, yeah, real class act.
Yeah, so we have that is our background.
That one.
Yeah,
You got a better picture.
it's like a little close up, but
What's wrong with
I mean, yeah, this guy.
And he's a good wrestler? Well, is a good wrestler?
Yeah, I mean, I can't say he's not. He knows his technique, but he's just way
kind of a
too
scumbag.
much. Yeah, exactly. I mean, there's several allegations against him.
Oh.
For,
Yeah.
There's
That's terrible.
Yeah. Can I get a lawsuit off of that? What if he listens to
He won't.
He won't.
Yeah. The odds have been fine.
We have 219 downloads.
I looked up my
yeah.
name on Spotify and this didn't even come up. So.
Your name's not on it.
Oh,
is
it's
it?
not.
I don't think.
I don't know. I don't read. The
Are our
caption.
names on it?
Oh. Well, shit. That's good.
My name's not even really on it.
I don't say anything concerning.
Our social medias are on it.
Like the podcast social medias are not the personal.
Okay, we'll
ones.
start putting our social medias on there.
No,
too.
no, no. That's
I
okay.
followed the podcast Instagram.
Did you?
Yeah, I did.
Sweet.
Yeah.
So
We haven't posted shit on
I
it
think you're our
yet.
fourth
I
follower.
know.
Yeah, we have 4 followers and half of them are sitting in this room.
I know, I'm one of
the 4.
them.
Yeah, 3 out of the 4.
I'm one of them. You're one of them. You're one of them. How many do we have?
Do you not even follow it?
I don't have it. I haven't
okay.
logged into them on my phone.
Oh, I
I'm gonna start
misunderstood.
posting on it though. I'm gonna do it tonight.
We're-
For Chase yesterday.
Okay.
And then we have to get a picture.
We
with
do
you
need to get a
after.
picture with you
Do you
in front of the
wanna-
balloons
I'll
over there.
take it.
Huh?
I
Do
don't
you
want
wanna-
to be in it.
Take the picture.
What?
I'll take the picture.
Like get to that.
We can.
Yeah.
Are you done? You want to wrap it up? Like you're saying?
We're at 2 hours.
We've been
We're at 2 hours?
Yeah.
Holy cow.
Oh wow.
I think this will probably end up being the longest one we have.
There's not much to
Yeah,
cut.
because I don't think we had. I almost think.
No,
don't think I have to
except
cut
the
anything.
one.
Like the 30 seconds. Of
Oh yeah,
silence.
there's a little silence right there. But I don't even think we really talked that bad.
Is there anything?
No, we just talked about the fun things to do in Vandalia, which is leave.
Oh,
And eat
yeah.
horse shit.
I don't even
Yeah.
know why we cut that. It
What'd
wasn't
you
that
say?
bad.
F and F.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right. I forgot.
Are you
about
gonna
that.
listen to the whole thing back?
No,
Did you make timestamps?
I didn't need to. We literally didn't talk about anything worth.
Which is new. Usually we trash on somebody.
I can change that if you want.
No,
But it's at the end,
No.
so like I
can
guess you could
change that if you want
be
me
my
to.
guest. Like
I mean, okay. Is this like the best episode or what?
It's up there. It's pretty
in
damn
terms
good.
of
Hey,
like, yeah,
telling you,
I think
the girls
so.
wrestlers
Probably like the top
episodes.
5.
If any
like-
other girls want to come on,
flow.
Oh, I'll
Definitely.
text them.
have them. We want them all.
And
because we've definitely put
The
out
coach
5.
too.
Yeah, anybody
coach.
you know that would want to
Get
come
the
on.
coach.
Coach. Ooh.
Because we're 2
Yeah,
for 2
we've
with
definitely
phenomenal
tried
interviews
to market
with wrestlers.
towards Lindenwood athletes. So
That's
Yeah.
what I like a lot.
yeah,
And I think also like the women's teams don't get talked about enough here,
Definitely.
and they're good.
I will say there was like a little bit of like a kind of frustration that on the Lindenwood Instagram we weren't being posted at all.
Really,
We're like,
that's not right.
yeah, we're like we made history. I mean, Lindenwood is one of the 4 D1 programs for women's wrestling.
But
And-
nobody ever mentions
No one.
the women's wrestling team.
And we had a quad duel at Iowa in what's that arena called? I forget. Anyways, the big arena.
In Des Moines.
Iowa's arena, like Iowa school.
Oh,
Carver.
Carver,
Carver.
I think.
Yeah.
Something. It's a shit.
Starts
word.
with a C.
It starts with a C. And
Yeah.
The place sucks. Fuck Iowa.
relax over there, big man.
I didn't say that, but
I'm an Illinois.
So anyway, you had a before Isaac distracts us too bad.
Corn's better.
Corn.
but
Corn's better. So you guys made history. You had a quad duel.
and no one posted about it.
Really?
Yeah, it was very upsetting. It was
That
very
is.
frustrating. We're like,
that's
"Hey, what the
partially
heck?"
our fault, I think.
Oh,
What-
so I should be blaming you.
Well,
guys.
no,
Linden Link.
I do the like there's the student news thing that we get like 20 views, but I'm writing about y'all next or after your your final
Nationals.
national.
After you had 2 of them on the podcast.
Well, no, I looked at the schedule and I was like, hey, that's that, and now I'll write about it because we don't.
Shout out Kate, shout out Lainey, shout out Michaela, shout out Sarah. They're all the ones that are going to nationals.
Come on the pod.
Nice.
I wish you guys the best of luck.
Did he hit the
Oh, you can change the volume.
We are
Great.
for 3 days?
Yeah,
I mean,
turn that down.
Now you know.
Get
For 3
deafened.
podcasts in a row, we've blown his hearing out.
That's okay. It's going anyways. It's gone. Promise.
I'm not close enough to a microphone to do what I want to do.
So say that again. Who's going to nationals?
Kate,
Use last.
Michaela.
Shout them out fully.
Oh,
last name.
last name. All right, let me go in the Snapchat group chat.
So we know who to watch for.
I'm like, oh man.
And when is nationals?
March 8th and
March
9th.
8th.
March. So next week.
Yeah.
Next
During
Saturday.
spring break. Yep.
Yeah, next Saturday.
Where's it at?
Cedar Rapids.
A lot of Iowa stuff, huh?
Yeah, there actually is a lot. I'm trying to look for the names here.
Last names are tough.
Shout out Michaela Rivera. Shout out Kate Cooper. Lainey Dugan. I'm so sorry if I pronounced that wrong, Lainey. You know I love you. So sorry. And Sarah Lake. I wish you all the best. You guys are going to do great. I know you will. Make the Lions proud.
Kill it, girls. Yeah. Girls are going to kill it.
That was kind of cringe. Make the Lions proud.
That's okay. We've said worse stuff.
Whoa,
Right.
God, we said so much worse stuff. What was I going to say? Do you have anything you want to plug? You got a TikTok, Instagram, anything?
Yeah, you can follow me on Instagram, fmu.meg, M-E-G. TikTok, no.
That's been a theme. That's been
Yeah,
a consistent.
I mean, you can't. My TikTok is Meg's Scared, so 2 S's. I really just shit post on there.
That's fair. I think
Yeah.
first TikTok plug we've gotten, right?
No, Caden plugged
No,
it.
Did she?
Caden-
Okay.
Yeah.
So I
Caden's got
know
a huge TikTok.
Chase was very
she-
much.
She's got like
like-
6,000 followers.
Chase
She
was very
pumps out,
much
like,
not.
4
And Emily
TikToks.
said, don't put out her Instagram.
Yeah.
Oh,
well,
and then Chase was like, no TikTok.
Yeah.
I
Well,
get
follow
that.
me on Instagram. Get me more followers. Maybe I'll get a sponsor or something. We'll
How many do
see.
you have?
Maybe we'll get a sponsor too.
Yeah, I have
Be
like.
nice.
Oh, shout out Quick Trip. Please follow me
Yeah.
on your official Instagram. I have 1,217.
There you go. Let's get you up to 1,300.
Yeah.
Let's get us up to 10,
Quick Trip,
too.
Please,
Let's do it.
please sponsor me.
Lucas,
Quick
do you
Trip.
have our plugs this time?
No.
I do.
Well, our Instagram. Our Instagram.
Talk into the mic.
Follow us.
Both
I'm
of
talking to
us.
two. I'm talking to two. Follow us on Instagram at DKB Podcast.
And TikTok?
Woo! Applause.
You think I know what our fucking TikTok is?
Wait, I have our TikTok maybe. Hold on.
I don't even. No one's told me what our
follow
TikTok.
TikTok.
No one told me what our Instagram handle was
I had
until
to follow them
yesterday.
all. Find them
So
all.
I
I'm
have
not
them
following
on the.
us on TikTok. No,
See, our TikTok, what?
I'm not going to follow us on TikTok.
Our TikTok is Don't Know Ball Podcast.
Well, how about that? We have 3 followers.
Okay, where did the name come from? Like, where does
Oh, that's a story.
Don't Know Ball? Where does that?
It's me,
so he's an
Austin,
idiot.
your brother.
He's an idiot
Caden.
and thinks that Mike Trout, who
Not an idiot.
for like 10 years was the best player in baseball, he thought he was overrated.
I do think he's overrated.
Shut up. This is a different rabbit hole. So because of that, I'm just like, yeah, you don't know what you're talking about. So that's where the
Don't know
name came
ball.
from.
Don't
Don't
know
know ball. Yeah. I came up with that whenever I should have been paying attention in class.
Shout out
In
Alyssa.
class. Oh, that class.
Yeah, you weren't. You two aren't in that class. Me and Lucas are.
Yep,
This-
shout,
this-
shout out Alyssa.
Yeah, shout out Alyssa. You're a great teacher.
This podcast happened because of class.
Yeah. Well,
Shout out
because
class.
Jennifer like was tired of us talking constantly, so we're like, maybe we should
She
just come
never
down here and
said
talk.
that.
She,
No, but
she
But it
told
was
us to be
implied.
quiet one day.
She was working.
She never said it, but she heavily implied it.
so we just came down here and we're like, hey,
Yeah, now we have like 6 of us that rotated in and out.
yeah.
There's a lot of people.
I
Live
missed the
studio's
studio
not here.
I invited him yesterday.
Oh, did you?
He said he has to work.
No, he said he had to be with his girlfriend.
Oh,
That was
well, we heard two
yesterday,
different
he was
stories.
girlfriend.
Oh, so he's lying.
Yeah.
Brian's lying. He don't listen.
He's probably
He didn't even respond in the Snapchat group.
He doesn't
his snap score's 57. Like,
think mine goes up about that much a day.
Maybe my yeah.
Maybe. All right. Well,
Cool.
it was great having you on, Megan.
Yeah,
We'd love to have you
Thank
again.
you.
If you want to come back.
Definitely.
Oh, yeah. Of
Any of
course.
your teammates want to come on, we'd love to have them.
I'll let them know. Yeah, thank you so much for having me.
Thank you
This
for
was
coming. We had a great
pleasure.
time.
Thank
It
you.
was a lot of fun. We'll see you guys soon.
Bye.
I like the applause.